Hello everyone, my name is Lilith, and this is a Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader campaign set aboard the ship the Anathaema Ascendent. This is episode 3, the Orellius system. I guess to start off, do you guys want to give me a recap?
Oh, bloody fucking hell. I did it last time. Does anyone want to try before?
As long as you don't want ship names or people names, I could
That's
probably
fine.
muster up something.
Yeah, I mean, I can give us a brief rundown.
So we came upon these ships and we attempted to scan the first one and figured out that there were abominations inside. So rather than risking our crew to deal with that, we just nuked them from orbit.
Yeah, was that a Chaos Reaper vessel, I think?
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I'd written down.
I don't know anything about that as a character, so maybe I would, considering that I was in
Yeah,
the
you guys
Imperial
figured
Navy
it
for a
out that it
spot.
was.
Yeah, I remember being told that.
It's
and
not
then
something that would have been held back.
And
once we eliminated that potential threat, then we moved on to the other ship and boarded that. I think we did wind up speaking to the rogue trader aboard that vessel before we went on.
Yep, we had a brief conversation over radio, and then we beamed aboard or traveled over, however that happened. And I went and helped them out and fix their ship. Got some star charts and a bit of info about the area.
You didn't really get any star charts.
Oh, I thought I remember that. Well, okay, that's right.
No,
we tried
you were
to
trying.
scout, and then dude was all like, "No way," and just left. But we did get some info on some of the planets about how most of them were devoid of all life, and they did have some minerals.
Yep.
Yeah, and it looked like they were having a bit of an issue with something aboard their ship that they didn't really want us to know about.
Oh, they didn't let us know? Okay. I guess I just assumed it was like more of those Chaos Reavers that had like boarded their vessel or something.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious once we got on the bridge what was going on. We caught glimpses on the view screens of horribly mutated things that were dragging people off into the dark. And then we had a conversation, and the two rogue traders played patty cake with one another. They were very cordial, even though one was bent over a barrel. We get a little bit of info. The other navigator didn't die, which is disappointing, but I'll fix it.
I was going to say that can always be arranged.
Things can change.
You'll fix it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
And then, we grabbed some materials for our luxury quarters. I tried breaking in to find proof that this navigator was who I thought it was, so that I could murder it and not feel bad about it. That didn't go well, but I didn't get in any trouble, so there's that. And then we left, and that was pretty much the end.
Yeah, anyone have anything else to add to that?
The only thing else I remember is Posthumus tried to get me to transmit some of his crazy psychobabble, and I shut him.
That's true, you told him no.
Ah, yes. That's right.
Oh, come
Damn
on.
walkie-talkie.
Yeah, the shorter my interactions are with your character, the happier my character is.
Oh, snap.
I can kind of see that happening.
The feeling is somewhat mutual.
Yeah, you just put my guy a little bit more on edge. Something about that third eye always staring at me.
0% surprised. Both of them should suspect each other infinitely. But honestly, for good reason.
Oh yeah, no, always. There's always a good reason. I guess, do you guys want to go over like your character, like describe your characters one more time, kind of give a physical and what you do on the ship?
I guess I'll start then. Macarius is generally a rather slim, tall character. He doesn't look skeletal, I guess you could say, but he's never been thick in his life, let's say. And tall. Generally, he wears his rank as who he is, generally, and rather flaunts it. Very proud of what he has done and where he has gone.
Okay.
Then Posthumus is normally decked out in very distinct garb with house sigils all over him. Has an imperial crest that is on his right shoulder or right arm. And he always walks around with his staff that has the navigator symbol on. You notice that, well, I should go on and say, normally he's a bit hunched over and somewhat passive looking, meek almost, but when you guys boarded that ship, you saw him in a different light. He was standing taller, he was more nimble, more agile. He did not have his staff with him, and it's almost like he was trying to disguise his affiliations. However, he still blinged out like no get out. He has so much house almost stuff on him that it didn't fool anybody.
You blingin'.
Mm-hmm.
I just imagine like a bunch of chains and like
Yeah.
just big old clock.
Hey, with the house ornaments? Fuck yeah, that would be the shit.
Shitloads of flair.
Right, Hesna, do you want to give us a description of your guy?
Yeah, Hesna's about average height, average build. You never really get to see what he looks like, but you can tell that like it's kind of hard for him to speak. His voice is always very hoarse. You kind of wonder how well he can like see and hear things sometimes. He's like maybe a little slow to react to certain stimuli, but mostly keeps to himself. Isn't very talkative whatsoever. Honestly, would prefer usually to just send you mental messages versus actually talking to you verbally. When he's around, he's usually at the side of the captain. Otherwise, he's in his quarters, keeping to himself.
Okay. Shepard?
Alright, Shepard. Shepard's pretty much your average build. But the difference is he's about 80% machine, 20% human tissue skin that you can see.
100% bet. 100% bet.
The only real identifying thing that you can take from him as a person is part of his face does show with his eye and like the eyebrow, kind of a triangle corner to his face. That's the only kind of real human remains, other than a little bit of skin tissue poking up here and there across his arms, and what bleeds through from his like reddish robe that is torn to shit up and down. I mean, it's old and rags. I'm wearing. Under that, if you get a chance to actually see, I could be wearing just about anything from basically the equivalent of overalls to whatever hand-me-down clothes, because I honestly don't give a shit. I'm always covered in grease. I smell like ass, and I don't care. I have a room, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to find me hidden somewhere in the ship plugged in when I go to sleep. I try to stay away from the bridge and anything as far as what's deemed important, because I consider myself low class on the ship. I'm just the maintenance guy. As far as my job title, I have a mission, but I try not to be overbearing, though episode 1 kind of prompted overbearing happening.
That's cool.
Other than that, man, you got my trusty sidekick called Grandpa. It just looks like a normal servo skull. I talk to it like it talks back to me, and I expect everybody to understand and believe it's my grandpa too. Other than that, the only other physical characteristic I can think of is his hair is kind of made of this like rubber tube pipe dreads, and it looks kind of like if there's a hole in the back where the spine goes through, there's kind of that going through those. It kind of makes me look a little bit hedgehogish. But with the tubes kind of coming through, and you'll see me using those to be plugging into machinery all the time while I'm working or dealing with anything electronic.
Okay. So we ended last time with you guys basically out in space. You're in the Orellius system. The Negaria Felsworn ship has left to go back to repair. So realistically, what do you guys want to do? Katina did give Macarius kind of a direction if you want to go that way. Otherwise, you could just explore the system, explore the planets, go to a different system.
I guess what we had mentioned last time I remember now was like gathering resources to repair our luxury quarter. Because those were damaged.
Well, we're in an unpopulated system right now. If we could knock out two birds with one stone if we go and meet the contact that she gave us and try to resupply there.
Okay. I can see
I'm not
that.
necessarily disagreeing with you, but having a few more Reaver ship parts to turn in as evidence for completion of mission might work in our benefit.
Are you saying you want to scoop up some of the wreckage we destroyed?
I want to head towards the star, so to speak. Oh, hold on, sorry.
Oh, so you're trying to poke the bear.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to poke the bear. I want to see how scary the bear is.
Not a bad idea. If we can prove that we can take on the threat that they need taken care of.
That's not really the point. To understand the threat is more the point to start. As long as we understand it, we know what we need. Then we can tell them. And then it's just a matter of process. The Imperium will prevail.
God, Emperor wills it.
Okay. So I guess, which direction do you want to go?
Left.
Which way is the star? I know it was.
It's still to the left.
What?
Yeah.
I called it?
Good job.
That was totally
There might
right.
be obstacles in the way if you just head straight left. But
Like that.
there could be obstacles if you head down. I mean, if you head right, obviously you're leaving this map, but...
There are going to be bloody obstacles everywhere. Give me one sec. Select, move, pen, move. What's the draw thingy? Just need...
And I did try and make the little squares smaller, and I made the map a little bit bigger, so that way it's more realistic to, like, actually moving.
Yeah. Let's say... Oh, I guess I should ask. How far can I move? Can you mark, like, at one dot so I can...
So each one of those squares would be one VU. So it would be based on your ship's speed, which I think is 9? 9, yeah. So you can move 9 squares per movement.
Do we take up 4 squares at a time or so?
So it should roughly be...
You take up one
45
square.
feet.
And technically you're not even taking up one square, but
Yeah, we're quite a bit smaller than that. Okay.
yeah. And you can also move at half speed, but no matter what, like when it comes to like combat, no matter what, you pretty much have to be moving. So it's good to know how far your ship can move a turn.
Bloody hell, I'll agree with that.
But I mean, you guys also do. I mean, you can move up to the 9 or whatever, and then also, you have your augury arrays, so you can check to see what's around too. So you can move, check, scan or whatever.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying that now. It's not as easy as I'd hoped would have been words, however.
Because I think what?
Yeah, I'm just drawing a square so I can kind of get a map measurement.
1,
So let's say.
So you'd be able to move 9 squares.
Yeah. One east or sorry, not east. Yeah, east or north of the selection I have. I don't care. Pick whatever you want, GM.
Well, you're essentially flying the ship, so you can move the ship wherever you'd like. You should have control over it.
Oh, yeah. Touche.
Correct us, Captain.
Technically, all of you guys should have access to moving it if you'd like.
Negative. I cannot select the ship.
Okay, well, give me
Yeah.
1 second.
It might be on the wrong token layer.
Yeah, I think it might be. No? It's on. Oh, it might just be that it's. Do you have the pointer selected and not the.
Yes. Nope. Nope. Can't select.
What in the frick? Okay. Oh, I know why.
I can select that one.
Yeah, no, I know what I did. It's because I deleted the wrong one before. Now you should
There
be
we
able
go.
to.
Yes, Shepard. We are always on the watch for those ships. If you see one, immediately let someone know. Yeah, it's middle square there. Yeah, there.
I'd have to let somebody know because I'd need a new pilot because the other one that I convinced died.
Oh, poor bastard.
You're terrible.
Oh, well, we'll get a new one. Be right back.
All right, let's have Istrao attempt.
We are 100% doing a scan right now. But
Yep.
That's odd. I had to rejoin. I only ended up seeing Scott in here.
Weird.
Oh.
Oops. Okay. So let's scrutiny. Oh, I don't know why this shit doesn't work. I can never get this stuff to work on my side. So does someone want to roll for him? Okay.
that's brilliant.
Wow.
So because that was really good.
It's plus 20 VU. I love it.
Yeah. You do. I'll just kind of.
Bleh, I hate trying to measure. Whoa. So cool.
Just do it like that. I don't know. It's an estimation.
No, that's cool. Your GM, as far as I bloody care, you're God. Whatever you say.
Oops. I did not. Oh my goodness. I don't know what the heck is going on with my computer. Anyway, okay. So your scans do pick up that there are a couple of planets nearby with moons. And oh, there we go. You do also pick up that there is some gravity riptides nearby, near the gas giant, which I have done as kind of the purpley. And you can also tell that there is, to find what the heck it's called. Where is it? My brain's going blank. Hold on a second.
Nah, you good.
It is a... Dang it. Warp storm around one of the moons of the gas giant. Or warp turbulence. Warp storm, yeah.
Oh, my favorite.
Like, how serious is that for us to try and navigate through?
Pretty rough.
Navigating through a warp storm would not be a good idea. We can navigate around a warp storm.
Okay, like, I just wasn't sure if that's something our ship was, like, equipped with being able to withstand, or if that is something we just got to give a wide berth.
I mean, technically you could go through it if you wanted to.
You can see a hell of a lot more than we can, sadly.
It's just, it would come down to how well can I navigate through the storm.
Right. How much do you guys trust your navigator? How much does your navigator trust your navigator?
Hey, navigator, what do you see? Because this is the first step.
So, I see no benefit to going through the warp storm at this point. We're not on any time restraints, so we could just travel around it.
Make one hell of a story.
And it costs a lot of more, or a hell of a lot more problems than it would help. So are you saying you would prefer to pass Brontitol? I'm guessing the name. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Nope. However you pronounce it, that sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly sure what your objective for this trip is, but there's no sense in backing on needless risk.
With the Chaos Reavers here, I'd like to know if they truly are based out of the core of the system from the stars. Or from these stars. Or better yet, are there multiple stars?
You don't know.
Okay. From the core of the systems.
I get the sense that our captain may be at this mission for a while, and I start charting courses to other habited systems or potentially habited where we could resupply at, just to kind of get an idea of what's our time. When do we have to get moving out of here?
Immediately.
He's saying, like, how soon do you have to go restock?
Oh,
right.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it didn't really take you that long to get out here, so you guys have plenty of supplies still.
We should have.
But we don't know the distance to the next. We don't know the area that well as to where a system would be. So I'm just basically being super cautious. And
Macarius was given she gave you guys coordinates to her contact. So you do know you would be able to figure out where that is from where you are pretty easily. And
we have a retreat point.
Yeah, you pretty much have direct star coordinates to where they are, or where her contact is. And you know that it wouldn't take too long to get there. It'd take maybe... Well, I mean, you're not really 100% sure because you don't know the systems very well, but your guess is that it wouldn't take more than a week in warp. From where you are right now.
All right. So yeah, I've given my 2 cents. Like, we don't know that there's anything through the warp storm. We don't know that there's anything on the other side of this moon. So we've got gravity tides that we got to worry about. We got warp storms. So we can take our time. We have plenty of supplies.
Well, we could come across an enemy ship.
Thank you for the confirmation. it's not much of an option. We are still fresh out here, and we cannot afford to be. Sorry, Captain. Holy crap! I got lots of notes. Names, chords, work.
Oh yeah,
We
I think
don't
I
want to
did
be
drop you.
another.
I did drop you another note in your section.
Oh, yep. I looked. It's very fucking extensive. We don't want to be another Katina. We definitely do not need to be stranded out here at the beginning with nothing. We need to have something of value so others know we are worth it. If we can take out a few of the chaos reaver it may be worth our time.
We should kill every single one we can.
All of them should die. But it's for the Emperor to decide, not me.
So we call him up quick.
Can you hear me
You
now,
went
Emperor?
I like how the GM's response and your captain's response is just to bust out laughing.
Well, I mean, no, technically, I mean, yeah. I mean, he has a direct line, but at the same time, the way he put it was just perfect. I'm kind of crying a little bit right now. Oh,
I could. The likelihood of him giving a fuck?
Yeah, no.
well, I mean, yeah.
It's gonna go like one of my sales calls. They're gonna hear who the fuck it's from and hang up.
All right, so we keep moving the ship around, or
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'll let you guesstimate how far we move per knot. I don't care. It can be less or more. My opinion on stuff like this is the GM is God, so they define how reality.
I mean, reality works like reality.
Yep.
Oh, that was
Your version, and I don't care. It's your reality. Scrutiny. So, what does our good old posthumous almost find out about Bronatel?
well, technically that was Istrao. I just didn't update the name until after I rolled.
Nope, that's fine. I kind of figured as much. He's technically your pilot, so it's kind of like he's the one that's got scrutiny.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
By and large, I checked the things. He's way.
Like, this is basically like, yeah, this is his job. So one thing I wasn't 100% sure on is... Actually, never mind. I just answered my own question by looking at my notes. Never mind.
That's awesome.
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, I mean, you're close enough now to Brontatel that with your active augury, you can kind of, your scan, you can kind of see, get a little bit more information on the planet and its moon. Since it's on orbit around, you guys can actually see it. You're not getting signs of life from either. It's, as Katina had said, that there's no life there. The planet is huge. And you can't see any like land masses. It's just like a solid ball of rock, pretty much. And the moon itself is pretty small. It looks pretty much like it probably was just potentially an asteroid that kind of got caught in the gravitational pull. And again, no life on there. Let's see. So it does pick up. Like, I'm not really sure how much the arrays can actually pick up from doing a scan on it versus actually going down onto the planet.
I think it would almost require like a specific scan. Like this is a general scan of what's in the area.
Okay.
Maybe doing
Agreed.
a scan on a body.
Do like a focused doggery test.
Yeah.
Because like in the book it shows like that doing that, like it's like specifically for ships, but I don't know if that would also potentially work for planets.
Anybody. If you were scanning something of, quote, a celestial body's worth of population, yeah, no. A celestial body scan. I'm going to agree with Scott on this, and it fucks me as a captain, but I don't care. It makes more sense. So, yes, Scott, another roll, please.
So you want a specific scan for the moon, for the planet?
I'm going to say planet first. Moon maybe secondary, but planet definitely first.
And then you want a secondary one for the moon?
Yep, might as well. Did you add the detection test on, or the plus detection when you did the?
Yeah, adding
Okay.
13 to it.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, so you don't really get anything else from the planet. Just what you can pretty much tell. Like, you can't see any masses of water or anything like that. It just looks like it's rocky and it's land. The moon, though, it is really pot-marked with, like, a bunch of, like, different craters and stuff. It looks like it's been through some rough times. Also, just looks like it's a rocky mass. There's no water on it as well. You're not getting any signs of life. You're not even picking up any kind of, like, metallic or any kind of readings of anything else on there.
Doesn't seem to be anything worth seeing, and I don't think our crew would much like to go down there for a little R&R, so perhaps we had best to move on.
Another dead planet. Let's continue. Yeah, pretty much what he said.
Okay, which way do you guys go?
Red line. Yeah.
The right way.
The right way.
Think of it this way. I'm going, as captain, going to go say that way. Your job is to figure that out. That's not a very good job, but whatever.
Just look at
Well,
which
if
direction
someone
you
had told me
pointed.
if someone had told me to do it well, it would have been.
Touche. Touche. I have to admit, one of the most annoying skills of the rogue trader is to basically be able to give everyone a +10 to every check ever.
Only when you use it.
Yeah, but it makes it so dependatory. Like, if you don't do it, you're breaking the game.
Alright, so my scan is kind of half-assed, so I'll just move another 9. Yes, we good with that?
Yep, might as well. Yeah, you didn't really get much because you were pretty much at, like, where you had seen.
Alright.
Balls. One sec, hold on.
Is that the way you say do it best?
Oh,
Ah.
you just did that.
Sorry, it lets me select the damn ship. I forgot about that.
And we died horribly.
And your ship disappears.
Just hit Control Z.
Nope, doesn't work for me.
It's okay, I'll throw another one out. I just gotta find the picture.
So we in an alternate universe now?
Oops, that was not what I meant to do.
Our ship is shrinking.
I
Just
just drop little dots to indicate. I don't care if they're big or not.
I can't select that ship.
I know, I haven't fixed it yet.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Just ignore me.
We try to.
Yeah, it's not always easy.
Yeah, it's kind of an annoyance of Roll20. If you give someone the ability to move something, they can fuck it. And as much as I wish that wasn't the case, no matter what you do, if they can move it, they can fuck it.
That's alright, it doesn't take too much to just redo it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do a thingy. So
Good news is we're perfectly safe.
sure.
As safe as we've ever been. Do we have the option to send out probes to go explore for us?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
The only scanner that we have is on board the ship.
If you see a line, that's kind of me drawing like where we would stop because I can't see beyond.
Alright. Headlong into battle we go.
Yeah. And there's a whole army right there.
Yeah, I'm kinda minus the 20 VU limit thing.
Is there anything you want to say to me before I roll?
It was nice to know you.
Okay.
Oh, son of a fucking...
You roll good. Thankfully, it doesn't really matter. Like, honestly. Like, it's not too big of a deal if you don't roll good here. This is just kind of the... If you roll better, you can see further.
This is an amazing suspense point that is totally fucking us as players because we don't know.
Oh, I know.
I'm guessing.
I mean, technically, yeah, you could be driving right into shit, but...
You mean when we drive into shit?
What he said.
Alright, Merlin.
Oh, 3 degrees.
This is fucking horrifying. I love it.
Damn it.
Man, this stone is big.
It's space.
Exactly. It's space.
I'm just sitting here wondering, like, if we're not within the gravitational pull of these planets, how quickly do they just fly by our window?
I'm not really I mean, I would say probably about, like, where I have the moons situated is at least maybe a little bit further out from that. It's, like, where the actual, like, you'd start getting, like, super sucked in, but...
Well, just more about the speed at which these planets move around the sun.
I mean...
Who say they rotate
Yeah.
around to sun?
There's no way to
They're all just
really
flat.
like show that on a stationary map.
Definitely, yeah.
I mean, technically I could in a way, but that's way too much for. No.
This is horrifyingly amazing. Thank you. Don't take the next lines as routes. Oh, and I guess I should ask, how much of like the previous map do? Because I realized that like the previous map was on a different scale than this map is. So, info, let me know.
I didn't hear the first part of what you said.
Because it
More or
wasn't there.
less, think of it as the first time we came to the system, it had a different kind of than the one we're using right now. I realized we came in kind of somewhere here.
You mean the map? She forgot to not hide everything.
Yeah, that.
I mean,
So
this
how
is the
much?
same map. You guys literally were just like right up at the top here.
I'm delineating meta knowledge, you know.
I just literally just didn't have the squares set up right. It's because it wasn't letting me make them smaller. So I didn't have it set closer to a scale. So, I mean, you guys are.
Ooh.
That's really all I wanted to know.
It was more just bad GMing on my part than anything.
No, that's fine. I literally just had to know how much I knew in order to direct my path. God damn it. Yeah, I'm generally heading that direction if I can select freehand for one.
You want me to go back the way we came?
No, I'm trying to select the right draw tool. Motherfucker!
I think someone else might need to pilot this ship.
No matter how many
Captain's
times I select the damn draw tool, it keeps changing it to that damn poly.
What are the Imperium rules on piloting a space craft and drink?
They're for it.
Okay, yeah, they're for it, actually.
There you go. You can see as far as I can see. I guess I could minimize that a little bit.
I think our pilot's been drinking, too.
No, it's not that. It's just that the damn captain keeps coming over, and as I'm trying to steer, he grabs me by the shoulder and twists, says, "Look over there!"
There's more space.
There's
a lot of
lots of it. Okay, that one wasn't.
It was
Jay.
our Mechanicus friend.
Yeah, one of the great things is you literally see the highlights. Terrible and great.
Eesh. Oh, we're just going headlong here.
The urge not to turn that into a gruff, like, stick figure person is hard.
I'm not doing that. Whatever's happening, cool.
It's almost like the ship's piloting itself.
Like an NPC or some shit like that. Good. Let's try again.
I was about to ask, is that a planet or an explosion in space?
We'll find out. Though, honestly, this is not... Yeah, that right there.
It's the Borg.
Oh, it's just the Borg. Okay.
Somehow I think I would fare better than some of you if that was.
I was afraid you'd run one to like the Reapers.
Whoa.
Maybe it's like an asteroid belt or something.
I want to hear that sound right now with it.
Nah, I can't do that bullshit bass note that everything uses to denote.
All right. And then I'll do a targeted scan on the planet Buru.
Planet, then moon. Ooh. And other moon. Yup.
All right. So which one's other moon?
We'll probably have to pilot a little farther past the planet.
That's why you rolled a
Right.
negative. That's why.
Yeah. Not because the captain wasn't giving me bonuses.
Has he given you bonuses yet?
I
No.
hate shit like that. I'm sorry. If
Like
you
all
have
of those that I missed within 1 degree is like I've just chucked one to myself.
Yeah, I literally could give him success on all of those, but
Well, no,
I
there were
hate
all
that
wrong,
kind of
but-
shit. If he's
Well,
less
it's
than
easy enough
1
to
degree,
just say I'm sitting over his shoulder as he's scanning all of these planets, urging him on.
yeah, I literally give him 10% on everything. So negative 0.7 pass, negative 0.3 pass, negative 0.1 pass,
Oh, yeah.
negative 0.3 pass.
Those ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, -3, no.
Oh, no, I can't
That's
do
not,
shit.
that's not a -0.3. That's a -3.
Yeah, if anything less than 1 on the negative scale, I instantly make a success. So it's kind of like, as long as I use my ability, it's game breaking.
Except for the fact that if it was something that was game breaking, it wouldn't be the core functionality of the rogue. You can play it however you want. I don't care, but don't think of it. Like kind of you corrected me on the one thing about the Mechanicus and the field thing. It's part of your character and what you do. Should you do it every single fucking roll? Probably not.
Yeah,
But-
I'll agree there. Because right now, all we are in my character's mind doing is, quote, exploring space. Woody fucking do. I'm not going to give a command bonus to something like this. If we're invading a planet, a ship, or fighting, or any of that resort, yeah, of course.
But you're not going to sit there and just micromanage your pilot the whole day.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
going to be.
I'm gonna be really pissed off when I start rolling for posthumous because I've been rolling at a 53 because it's 40 plus 13, and I've gotten this many successes. Once I go over to posthumous, it's gonna be like -8.
Hey, welcome to Roll20, motherfucker.
Okay, so you
I'm not
rolled,
disagreeing.
I know you rolled for the other moon, and did you roll, was the 1.4 for...
The closest moon, I did not roll for the furthest one because I figured it's
Okay.
so far away.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just kind of moving map and shit I can see as I can.
Okay. So you said you just rolled for the closest moon?
So the 1.4 was for the planet, and the -0.9 was for the closest moon.
Okay. So the planet is probably about the same size as the other planet that you saw. It's pretty big. It also does not seem like it has any kind of land, like any kind of like water. So it's just one giant rock, pretty much. Again, doesn't seem to be any life forms on there. But you can tell that the climate is very warm, probably too hot for like a normal like person to be on, and that the atmosphere is actually toxic. So you wouldn't want to go down there and breathe the air because it would be bad for you. And that there is very high gravity. So higher gravity than you're used to. And you can tell that there is, it looks like maybe you're picking up some like mineral metallic kind of readings from the planet. So you do know that there's some sort of resource down there. And from the closest moon, it's kind of the same deal with the other moon that you saw on the other planet. It just looks like it's a pretty small moon. Maybe it was picked up from a flying by asteroid, or maybe it just wasn't a very fully formed moon. Again, that's about all you get from that.
Shall we continue on, Captain?
Let's continue, see if there's anything else in the orbit of this planet. Sorry, I'm literally trying to draw lines as I can as fast as I can.
Oops.
I saw the one, I'm like, ooh, that's hopeful. Then I saw the 8.
Yeah.
I can only make shit up so fast. Be right back.
With shitty rolls come shitty amounts revealed.
Indeed.
Evasive maneuvers, meteor belt.
Also, black on black is kind of hard to tell sometimes. So removing the fog, I'm not sure sometimes how much I'm actually removing. Like, did I get to here? Maybe?
I'm so not used to seeing fog from this perspective. I'm used to seeing the gray borders, not the like full-on black. I don't know if that's what you see, but when I was doing Roll20 for Pathfinder, it was like just smoke over the screen.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks gray, like off to the side and stuff, but because it's on a black map,
Yep.
it just shows up black on black, pretty much. It's a little bit darker black, but... So, yes. You start flying forward and you can see it's definitely an asteroid belt, and there's a lot of dust mixed into there, making it really hard to see through it. You're pretty sure that the moon from Nibiru probably came from this belt. It just kind of picked it up on the way. You can, of course, fly through it if you want.
My captain wants me to go see the other moon.
You can also do that.
Yeah, so I'm going to take the course that he has plotted out.
Okay.
I agree. See the first moon, or second moon, then we'll figure it out.
Are you telling me to be careful or anything?
Please be careful. We're venturing in unknown space without maps or any guidance at all. Please, of all things, be careful.
Well, I mean, it's not a negative.
Yep, so because of his guidance, we did not get -1.
Now, was this just to on the moon itself, or
general scan?
Okay.
It's always best to, before you hone in on anything, to get a layout of the land.
Agreed.
And then, assuming nothing else happens, I'll move to Captain. We appear to be saddled up next to an asteroid belt. There are some bodies that appear appear to be visible if you would like to scan those as well.
So many hard decisions right now. Like, do each of these count as a moon?
No,
Like-
those are just... I just use those as asteroids. Those are asteroids. And then there's, like, dust particles kind of creating a dust cloud that they're kind of flying through.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, they're not like
and-
each individual thing. It's more like an asteroid belt. So it'd be kind of like an obstacle to fly through, because you'd have to dodge the asteroids and also make your way through space dust, essentially.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And what was the second second moon of Nibiru? Whatever.
Yep. That one, the second moon is called Nada, because that's what we found on it.
It's actually called night. Or neat, however you want to say it. Niet. You got shit for degrees of success, but you do know that it is a little bit bigger than the first moon that you saw and scanned. And it also has no water or life forms on it.
The good news is our pilot will be getting some XP after that.
He can use it too.
Yay, I guess. That brings up another question I have after the game, but we'll avoid that for now. Oh, balls.
There appears to be another planet, so if you don't want me to scan these asteroids, I can move closer towards that other planet.
Yeah, that is the part that I'm seeing. This is the part that I'm most curious about, and this is the part that I'm most scared of.
Oscus would say something, but he's busy looking through his volumes of books that he has that he thought he'd never have any use for, all about House Hawkins.
See the path I drew?
Okay, now to go through the asteroid
Oh, we're gonna
field,
need some pilot checks?
Yep, there's gonna be some pilot checks.
All right.
And this is kind of the point where I might care a little bit. I don't know if I would be like a full, what is it called, a 10-point bonus? Navigator.
So,
But something.
so I would need a pilot spacecraft check plus maneuverability to make it through the asteroid fields. Because asteroid fields by themselves are not terrible.
Navigate is the primary choice. I would rather not let anyone know we're coming.
All right, so what does Istral have to do?
It's a plus 10.
At this point, do... Go ahead.
Nope, go for it.
At this point, do we need Posthumous to come up to the bridge?
I mean, that's up to you. If you think that, if you're worried about...
I don't know if Navigate Stellar would come into play here.
It will.
Yeah, so I'd say if the captain called me up, I definitely would.
Because
yeah, this is one I would pull you up for.
Yeah, because
All right.
technically the dust cloud itself poses more of an issue than the asteroid field, just because that makes it harder to actually like navigate through.
All right, so plus 10 Navigator check.
So actually, the navigation one would be, it's since it's considered like a nebulae because it's a dust cloud or whatever, it falls under the same category. It's a minus 10 navigation stellar. So with the plus 10, it would just be a 0 plus detection.
Oh, nice.
And that is why the skill check bonus from Rogue Traders is worth it.
All right, so then you're able to make it through pretty quickly. You don't get delayed. You're able to see clearly through it and make notes on the best way to make it through this. And then
If
to
you
make
have
sure-
the skill to make navigation charts, now is a good.
The issue is that we're going through a dusty, cloudy field, which is constantly shifting. So it's like jumping through a waterfall. Every time
much,
it's going
yeah.
to be different.
You're talking to an ignorant son of a bitch now.
I
don't
know.
do
I've
warp
met you
jump.
before, Siege.
I
You walked
purposefully
into that
attempt. Oh no! I do it on purpose. I will try and talk you into stupid shit based on what my character knows.
All right. So at this point, pilot spacecraft check.
Yep, a +10 pilot spacecraft check plus maneuverability to avoid the asteroids. Because they move
what is
fast.
the ship's maneuverability?
I think it's 13?
Yeah,
Nope,
maneuverability.
30. It's 30. Sorry.
So
What?
plus 40.
Detection is 13, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Gonna fly the shit out of this.
Fuck yeah. Good. Means we pass through unharmed. We don't get hit by anything, so your ship doesn't take any damage.
See that Hawkins son of a bitch navigate through that.
You don't know. Maybe he has. Maybe that's why they're in the shitty condition they're in.
Exactly.
God engineered our ship to perfectly pass every check like this. No!
Yeah, until we hit the check that we didn't build the ship to do.
That's going to be like a 90 check. Or, sorry, a 95, because it's the only one I fail.
All right, so we can keep moving, right?
Yep. You make it through. Not a problem.
So we gain 25 VUs of scanning? Huh?
No.
I'm kidding. No, I know that's not true. That would be so obscenely broken.
So we're saddling up next to this planet to scan it.
Keska. Yeah. Hey, that's a good scan in my book.
Mm-hmm.
1 degree. And that was to scan the planet or to scan area?
I figured we had already scanned the
Okay.
area.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be my assumption. Like, yeah, we got it good enough. Totally. There's not something hiding like 2 feet from us.
I like him. He thinks too much like me.
So you scan the planet. This one's also very large. It seems like this system has been made up mostly so far of pretty large planets. The atmosphere is really thin and toxic. So again, it wouldn't be someplace anything could really live. But it seems like the temperature, like it's not hot, it's not cold, it's kind of got temperatures ranging all the way in between. But even still, there's no water, so it's not habitable by anything. And your scans pick up that there's definitely some kind of metallic minerals here as well.
If only we had mining equipment.
No.
If only we had water. You say mining equipment like it's such an important thing, but Nibiru and both... sorry, what's the name of this planet? I don't know. Or moon.
Keska.
I'm sorry. Keska and both Nibiru would be great resources if they had water. Just water. Water alone would provide life. That could provide people to work. But without water, neither of these planets are useful.
That would make sense why there's no life there.
It's a matter of perspective, really.
Well, if you like your privacy.
You
Okay.
assume that all life forms
Who just
need
deleted
water.
that?
God damn it. Sorry, my bad. I was selecting the two things. I have an idea.
Okay, I'm gonna put it so you can't touch it.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Make it to where I can't touch it because I'm not ever going to actually physically pilot the ship.
You'll tell people to.
Exactly. You understand what it is to be a commander.
I'm about
Yeah,
to
be
beat
your
your
delegate.
ass.
backseat commander. Let me steer this into the planet for you.
Oops.
Sure, whatever. Do what I tell you to do. I kind of like this, figuring out how it should work.
Well, it does make sense. With Siege at the helm, we would have gone through 3 spaceships by now.
No. We wouldn't have gone through a spaceship by now. Maybe 3/4. I did really like your idea of taking. I don't even know how to put it. Taking advantage of the other ship that was over in this area. But it was more about making allies than enemies to start.
Such as they are.
Allies are sometimes good to have. You never know when you're gonna need them.
So it's always better to have allies at the start than enemies.
At this point, Istral's just like, yeah, I know the captain wants to go south, but there's something up here. It'll be.
Yeah, I totally know where I'm going.
Yeah, that's the sun. ...
Oh, nice.
However,
It's a very small sun.
it is, and it's pretty much it's not really even emitting anything anymore. It's pretty much a dead sun, which is probably why all these planets are pretty much not livable. There's a little bit, which is why like there's some heat still to like Nibiru, but
Most of the planets are dying.
anything past that, it's not really getting any heat at all.
So I think that I'll start off, because didn't they say that they were supposed to be around the sun? The Reavers?
I don't know, did they?
I thought
Yes.
that was something that they...
That is something I will confirm for you as captain. Yes.
All right,
The
so we'll
Reavers
do,
are near the sun as far as we understand.
how would you like to proceed? I mean, we're very close to the sun already. I mistook this for a moon. This is very odd.
Horrifying? Yes, I'll agree. I would like to patrol the... Not patrol, make a pass. A singular, one pass. On this interior asteroid belt, I guess you would say?
Oh, the asteroid belt itself.
Yes, to see what as a whole is in...
How would you like to proceed? Would you like to do silent running or full speed?
Well, silent running would pretty much be that you turn off your systems and you're not really moving a whole lot.
Just
Right.
going off inertia.
Let's run full speed closer towards the asteroids so that it can be a little more, quote, noisy, let's say.
Well, how would you like to work scans around here? Because scans do potentially notify other ships. But without them, we don't know where they are. So effectively, too much scanning and we light up like a beacon. Not enough, then they could sneak up right behind.
You make a fucking great point, Posthumous. Truly, you do.
No, this would be I assume is Drow. Posthumous knows nothing if that's.
I'm sitting here looking now, thinking. You said it's 2 weeks until we can make a quote warp jump to for this sector, right? For the no,
Pipe
not
ship.
not you. Towards GM for the endeavor I have in whatchamacallit.
2 weeks. I don't know what you're talking about.
So
For the warp jump
to get there would be roughly 2 weeks.
Yes, from the edge of the system, so up where you came in.
So anywhere. Okay, fair enough.
I would imagine at this point, at least days, if not weeks, have passed. Miranda, would that be?
I would say it's probably been. Let's see here. Probably about 4 weeks. Yeah. 3.5.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of blindly drawing right here. Please don't go too crazy on what I drew, because I'll draw what I can see.
Continue clockwise around the perimeter of the asteroid.
Oh, yeah, I'm basically prepping to bolt as soon as shit goes bad, which I expect very, 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 very soon.
All right. Well, before we do that, why don't we take a quick 5-minute break?
Can we make it like 15 minutes?
Sure, that's fine.
Cool, you're back.
And I promise there'll be more than just exploring the space coming. It's not just going to be this the entire time.
I don't know if that's a promise or a threat.
Yeah.
Both. What in the heck is going on here? Okay.
I always figured Tipsy came before Buzzy.
Nah.
No.
Tipsy is where, like, wait, what? Literally, that's the realization that you're tipsy. Like, wait, what? Oh.
It's when you stand up after someone's been handing you a bunch of drinks that they made and realized how strong they were, and then you have to sit back down.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, God damn
Miranda,
it, you
that's
son of a bitch.
of wine.
See?
I mean, maybe a little bit more than that, but yeah.
Maybe 4 tops. No, I'm just fucking with
2.
you, Miranda.
It's at least 2.
2 and we're good. But you know, like, Tipsy happened. Tipsy is not on purpose. Tipsy just, ta-da!
Fair enough. I guess I'm just basing this off of World of Warcraft. I'm pretty sure that's the first thing that happens when you drink a drink.
Yeah, you're only tipsy or drunk, though. I don't think you get buzzed.
I still think my favorite drunk moment is that first day we tried to play Pathfinder because Miranda ordered the book. I was playing a drunken oracle or whatever, and so I was drinking heavily, and I passed out in the middle of the dungeon, and they had to drag my character out because I passed out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was a half-orc, literally carrying the drunken, hungry fucker around.
Yeah, I think you were like a kobold, too. Like, you were something weird.
Yep.
There you go, Miranda.
You just put them in your front pocket.
It was ridiculous.
Like, I was having so good, didn't even remember fucking falling asleep. They wake me up later, they're packing shit up, and I'm like, where y'all going? Like, dude, we're done. We had to drag your ass out of the dungeon with the guy that we rescued. We couldn't do anything else.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know you personally got drunk and passed.
Yep.
I thought it was just like your character.
I did.
No.
Like,
Jason
my
was
character
so
do it.
drunk, we had to be like, Jason, wake up. It's your...
Yeah, he eventually just wasn't, like, really waking up from us.
that was way too much
punching.
Everclear.
He was playing his character to a T.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's exactly how it should happen.
Exactly. I was carrying him around in my pack, and he was drinking my booze.
And that's how I introduced them both to Pathfinder.
It was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, good times. All right.
All right. So you want me to shoot between the sun and the planet for the asteroid belt?
Like, go between, like,
So
here? Is that what you're saying? Or, like, actually, like, go through, like, here?
yeah, like through
Oh, I
here.
think he just
Is that
wants
what
you to
want,
do, like,
Siege?
the inside. Doesn't really matter which way you go.
We'll do that. With a little bit more explored, it's a little bit safer. So let's see. Is there 4, 5, 9-ish?
I believe in you.
I suppose I should pop over here.
Make it a 5.5.
Uh,
Oh, close.
Nope, we're just going right there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you still get some revealed because you're just close. Like, you can see out your window and you can see no one's there.
Better than nothing. I have to admit, though, at the current zoom I'm at, like, no matter how much you reveal, it seems so dinky. It's terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the
Yeah.
thing is if you think about it, to give you even more perspective, technically your ship wouldn't even be that big.
Oh,
No.
not even remotely close.
That's
Let's
just
see.
so you can see it and still click it.
I mean, it would still take you like half an hour to go from stem to stern, but yeah, well, probably more than that.
Let's see. Not snap from center.
How tight do you want to get up against the belt? Like, is this far enough? Just head straight west?
Well, I mean, realistically, if there was any ships in there, you would probably have
I would
noticed
expect
them.
to have
Yeah.
noticed it.
I'll say that's fair enough. I can see beyond the asteroid range and inside it. That. This is utterly horrifying, but let's continue.
All right.
And again, this is just a blind drawn shape. I have no clue what I'm drawing.
All right. So I've found a creature that looks like,
The spaghetti monster.
yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Murder space.
May his noodly appendages be upon him. Ugh, so close.
Okay, zoomy. I'm gonna guess the. Well, I'll give the coordinates
Booyah! That's a crit fail.
to. Yeah.
That is, yeah.
Wait, is that a crit fail or
Does
crit success?
Iskrau have hero or fate points?
He does.
We're gonna burn one of his.
You
Please?
mean
Care about him.
Use.
Yes.
Yes, you.
Use.
There is a difference.
Yes. After 40 sessions or so, I will get to know the nomenclature.
50, 60, maybe.
Yeah, it's a success.
Okay.
It's a passable success. I'm not willing to burn a fate point on. Yeah.
So as you're starting to run your scans, you also, you notice that there is a ship. And he notices you.
What can we tell about the ship?
You can tell that it is a ship.
I'm going to scan said ship.
Distance.
It's 10 VUs away.
Captain, there appears to be a ship hiding in the asteroid field.
And I will also need, I didn't really look this up, but believe there's gonna be some initiative shit.
Tell me how to roll that. I'm not certain.
That's what I'm looking up because I don't remember either.
Yeah, we did it the
Based
once,
off
but I
of
don't remember.
I don't know how to
the
do it necessarily for ships.
Well, we
Or
can
is
just
it-
house rule it that we go based off of the pilot's agility bonus. So it would be 1d10 plus 4.
I have this stupid concept. You're God. Whatever you decide is what I accept.
But I like
without
to
question.
try and actually like do the rules. So if anyone knew, I was just gonna go with that. But I'm just double checking really quick. Initiative. Oh, okay. The captain of the ship rolls 1d10 and adds the ship's detection bonus.
Oh, interesting.
So
13.
it'd be 1d10 plus 1.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because 13 rounds to 1.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, you go first, that's for sure.
What do we pick up from the scan?
What he said.
So, you get from the scan, well, it depends, actually. So, you roll a scan to scan the area. Were you wanting to scan specifically the ship?
So, yeah, the first check was
Okay.
for the area. Second one was specifically the ship. So, that's
So as
the
soon as you
3.2
guys were
degree.
seen and it saw you, that's basically when combat would start. So,
Right. So
if you
the
want to do
question
the
is, do we want to use the scan for our...
right, so the focused scan you could technically do, but first would have to be movement, and then if you guys are going to shoot. So no matter what, when combat starts, it's a maneuver ability first, because ships
Okay.
have to move forward.
Okay, then I'm going to ask the dumb. Friend or foe? It's a very military thing. Whenever you look at another vehicle, they have signatures on the vehicle to identify is it a friend or foe immediately, without a second thought.
Immediately you know it's a chaos ship. It's one of the Reaver
Kill it.
ships.
Lock weapons. Orders are lock weapons. Set pursuit course and lock on. I guess you would say the teleportarium. Lock on weapons and teleportarium, and fire before they are in range. The lasers, then the macro battery, if I remember correct.
All right, so
So first would be
we need
movement.
to do a maneuverability. So is that a navigation stellar?
So what it is, it depends.
Or-
It depends on if... So there's different maneuver abilities you could do. You could move just the default, which is either move forward at the full amount of views of your ship, which would be, I think, 9 was your speed, or half. Or if you would like, you can try and adjust bearing, which means basically you would turn after moving. So I guess before all of this, we need to determine which way your ship is actually facing.
So we would be facing kind of south. So if we want to come at them in order to get a beat on them, we would have to adjust bearing.
That is not what I wanted to do. So you'd be facing more like that, and then like
Yep.
that.
I wasn't disagreeing with your thing. I was just making sure that, quote, my orders would be under pursuit course, lock on target, fire as soon as possible.
So there, before you can even, Jay, even before you can do the roll to boost maneuverability, the actions have to start with maneuver first. No matter what, for your turn, it's maneuver first, and then it's basically combat, so shooting or whatever, and then it's any of the extended actions.
Move, combat, extended action.
So the move, I'm guessing, is going to be done by Istrao, and then the shooting could be done by anyone, and you can shoot them both at the same time from one person if you want, or you can have two people shoot it. Up to you. And then it would be whoever hasn't done an action, one of those actions can use an extended action.
Well, then can I use that for shooting the guns then? Well,
You would
because
use your
by that
extended
degree of
action
success
on
will give me a
the
bonus.
next round of act.
I didn't hear what you said, Jay. You want
Well,
to
I
use
was
it?
going to say, can I just use that because with my longest implants, if I fire, because I got success, it gives me degree of success bonuses if I were to fire the weapons?
Yeah, that's fine. So I guess first, you wanted to do, so for movement, you said you needed to turn, but there's also, if you, let's see here, there's a couple of different things you can do. You can just adjust bearing, which you still move and then you turn. You could adjust the speed and the bearing, so you could slow down or speed up and turn. But realistically, depending on how you guys are wanting to, let's see here, or you could just adjust speed if you want to go slower or faster. Coming to a new heading would, I believe, would be basically like a radical turn. So you could turn as soon as you have made it half your distance. Yeah, and then at your full distance, you can turn again. So yeah, if you were trying to do like a circle pretty much there.
Yeah, get
Right.
plus 10 to whatever that check is.
Also, there's evasive maneuvers.
I would think that in order to target the ship, we might have to go through the asteroid field. Because otherwise we'd be shooting into a cloud of asteroids.
Touche. Targeting difficulty. Let's.
So I'm almost thinking something like that.
Okay, so then you'd probably want to do come to a new heading.
Yeah.
A -10 pilot spacecraft plus maneuverability test.
All right, so that's a plus 20, and you're giving a bonus on this siege?
Yes, sir. Plus 10.
All right, and then I assume that this will also require a navigator check to get through the asteroid field?
Yes.
Oof.
It'll be a -10, which
Offsets me.
actually,
Nope,
so since
you can only do that once per turn.
So failure for doing it just means that you basically are moving at so instead of actually being able to come to a new heading,
We continue on our current heading?
Yeah.
All right, so that means we go probably our full speed.
Yeah.
And now they're looking down our tailpipe.
Yep. So then it would come to combat, but you guys aren't really facing a direction that your weapons would be able to. You'd be able to use any of your weapons.
Yeah, no.
And I guess the roll does go back to maneuverability, which I was shooting for.
Yep. So then, if you want to use it for your extended action to, for what is it called?
Aid the machine.
Yes. Aid the machine. So you had 3.4. So that would give you plus 10 for the next maneuver. Is there anything anyone else wants to do?
Sadly, I'm taxed.
What are you talking about, CJ? Not that they're within 5 of you, but they are within 5 of you?
That means they're within range of the teleportorium.
They're not, though.
Nice.
Okay, never mind.
Where you guys are at, because you moved 9. And each square is 1.
Yeah, so they're 4 beyond range.
If you could have done it to begin with, yes. If you guys had had a surprise round, sure. But if more than anything they would have surprised you than you surprising them.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that Shane could do off.
What was that?
I'm looking through the extended action list. I'm not really seeing anything that you would be
For
able
me,
to
yeah,
do.
I was like maybe lock on target or something. I don't know.
I mean, you can always try and do any of them. It never hurts to...
Or I could do like a focused augury and try and scan the target and maybe learn some more about the ship.
Sure.
Yes, do that now.
Yeah, that sounds like something that actually would be beneficial.
So it'd be scrutiny
So it's-
plus 13.
Yep.
Even if it's not beneficial now, if it's beneficial later, do it fucking now.
Alright, so how do I roll this?
You roll scrutiny plus the
So I roll 2 separate things?
it's
So
sorry,
just
Lon.
roll a scrutiny test and add 13 to it.
Yep, it'll
Ship
ask
bonus.
you for bonuses.
It's basically scrutiny plus ship bonus to detection. The end. Plus
Not
10
bad.
from me. Oh wait, no, I already did that. Fuck.
I'm not sure if I had a modifier for anything here.
The modifier would be the plus 13 that you're getting from the detection.
Oh, okay. Should I re-roll that, or do you want to just add that in yourself?
And this would actually be for you yourself.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, I didn't even realize I was rolling it as, yeah. Alright, one more time.
Yeah, it's kind of the unfortunate thing to roll 20.
Oh,
You can
come
roll. God, please use a fate point. Please use a fate
Yeah.
point.
No.
No?
That's fine. You're good. You
Bullshit.
didn't harm
I don't feel
anything,
good.
and it wasn't a crit fail. It was a 79.
Honestly, there's not any kind of... Like, there's no negatives to a failure at a scanning roll. So...
Yep. You had to roll below a 13, and you rolled a 43.
I agree with him. As much as it hurts me to say, I
Oh,
agree
actually, you
with
rolled a
him.
79.
Stop
hurts
making
to
him
roll,
feel
though.
worse.
Because, I mean, look at Shepard when he rolled to get the pilot to come with him. He needed to roll under an 18, and he got it, so... It can happen.
It is possible.
Everyone's surprised.
To everyone's surprise.
It's my first time doing this, so I guess I'm going to be pretty bad at it. Don't worry, I'll get better, guys. I can't do worse.
You're like,
Oh,
what do
you
these
can.
buttons
We
do?
have faith in you.
Please don't say that.
I could never do any worse. Things will only be better from here on out.
I hope you're right.
So is there anything that Posthumous or Macarius want to do?
Burn my
Oh, I
bonus
suppose
on.
I didn't do anything because we didn't have to navigate.
Technically can burn as a free action and it's a normal action, so I can give him plus 10. But that is...
No, you gave the +10 to the pilot this turn.
Yeah, I got one free action, one act. But
on that ability, it specifies once per turn you can give someone a +. So it's
as
not
a
as
free
broken, but you
action,
can get it.
Which thing is it?
Air of Authority.
I think
Good God, this is the dumbest decision ever. Crazier things have happened.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm going to command our group to prepare for borders.
Okay.
I'll agree. That is the dumbest shit I've heard yet.
Yep.
I like to think of it as just being prepared for the worst.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not going to countermand it.
And I just yell at them, prepare for orders! Wait.
Yeah, pretty much.
Should I link us mentally, Captain?
As much as I would fucking like to say yes, according to him, no. Yeah, I understand what you're thinking. And I'm with you on a meta player level, but as a character. Air of Authority. Unsuccessful command test.
But since I'm not...
No,
Yes.
he's totally right. I can only do it once.
You could try to repair the damage that I just did, trying to order our people to prepare for borders.
Yeah, that's
I wound up just
Option?
getting them really excited about a bookstore opening up called Borders.
I don't agree with him, but I'll run with the idea. Prepare for border. That's command, right?
Command test, yep.
Yep.
And I got +5 from my bridge. Yay!
Okay, so you get a +10 to any opposed command tests that you perform versus the enemy borders within the next few rounds. Well, actually, +15 because you got 1 degree of success.
It's inaccurate, but it's the idea.
So then it is the enemy's turn. And they're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I gotta roll some stuff really quick here.
Oh boy. I don't even know. Does the ship get dodge rolls and shit like that?
That's pretty cool.
Dodge, no. But there are maneuver abilities that you can do that basically give them a minus to shooting you. And actually, they have issues making it through the asteroid belt themselves because they're dum-dums.
No, I can't. As much as I want to yell at him, I really can't right now.
And then it'll be... they're going to shoot at you. Actually... let me just make sure of something really quick. So I think no matter what, they still... Okay. So they do actually make it through. It's just that they take damage on their way out. They were so intent on catching up to you guys that they took one for their team. Just took took a little bit of rocks right to the side. Oh well, who cares, right? So they can shoot you with one of their weapons. because you're within 6. Yep, okay. Well, they miss. So, they do some other stuff that you can't see. And they do actually... actually, you know what? Never mind. They do stuff that you can't see. And then it is your turn.
All right, so movement first.
Movement first.
And we get a plus how much from Jay?
Plus 10 maneuverability.
All right, so it's pilot spacecraft plus 10.
Are you going for the same kind of movement, or...
We're going to come around the opposite way so we
Okay.
don't go through the belt. So...
Makes sense.
And
Okay.
weird. Yeah. Well, I'm going to half-ass guess. Yeah, based off that. I'm definitely going to use the murder server twice.
So, let's see here. So you move half the speed, which would be... I guess would be 3 since it's... Or, yeah, 3. No, 4? 4. It'd be 4. And then you would turn.
Oh, so we have to go 4 and then turn?
Yep. So what it is it's... Or I guess it depends. If you're moving at half speed, you could move... Yeah, if you move half speed, then it would be... You'd move 2, turn, move 2 more, and then turn. And you'd be facing the other direction then.
Yeah, I think half speed would be good. So... something kind of like that.
Except it would be 1 up further. Because you'd be 1, 2,
Okay.
and then... Yeah. And you wouldn't actually move back. You would actually end on the red dot. But you would be facing the other direction. Yeah.
Like that.
Yep.
All right, cool. Don't delete our ship, Siege.
Oh, he can't.
Select.
I
select
I took
ship.
him off of that. He can't select it.
Yeah, I literally can't select the ship. All I can do is draw dots on the map, right?
All right, so Posthumus is at the gun helms. Permission to
Shepard.
fire?
Lock targets. Posthumous fire. Or, sorry. Wrong order. Wrong.
Yep, it has to be fire first. Are you using both weapons?
Posthumous, you're going to fire. Hesna.
Yeah.
Shit. You're going to log on targets, and Shepard, you're going to teleport to the VU. Teleport the murder servitors onto their vessel. Sorry, word.
All right, so you wish for me to fire both weapons?
Yes, you will control both weapons.
All right, so is there any bonuses to these rolls?
Let me double check, but I think you get plus.
I don't think you guys have any extra... the
There's
command
nothing that gives.
command bridge
Without-
gives you plus 5 ballistic skill.
Yes, that's what I was looking for. Thank you.
All right, so firing the let's do the long range first. So I'll do the laser
Horizon.
first.
Eh,
And then the macro battery.
of all the things I want to fail, the laser is the one I want to fail them.
Oh,
God damn it!
Okay, you do nothing to them.
would you like for me to re-roll that, Cap?
No. Pursuit course. Close the distance. Prepare the teleportarium and murder servitors.
So... Yep, now is extended actions.
All right, so you want me to lock on target?
Yes.
So I roll scrutiny plus detection. So I add my detection to this?
Detection is a ship skill,
Okay.
which is
so
a plus
what's the mod?
13.
Plus 13.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I totally have to say this shit. You can ignore my order. As a commander, it is my job to tell you what to do, but as a person, it is your job to do what you think suits you best. Not what I should tell you as the commander. But
Okay. Well then, is there like an open gun station? Because I hate chaos, and I get a plus 10 to my weapon rolls against them. So I'd want to really kill them for my next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you see Posthumous totally with.
they would be
with
on the
both
bridge
weapons.
for the most part for weapons controls. So if you want to be on bridge, or weapons, you're going to be on bridge, which means you will be in my visual range. I will yell at you and bitch at you.
Sure. I mean, I imagine I was already there. Like,
Mhm.
if I'm not doing something, I'm usually right by your side in case you need me to send a message or whatever.
I just want to be clear. I don't want to
So-
be kind of like, surprise, fuck you.
Yeah, Hesna, you could totally just be like, Posthumous, let me take over.
Yeah, after
Just-
seeing those couple minutes, get out of the way.
So, Mercurius, you're watching everything go poorly. The only one left to do anything is Shepard. Oh,
Well, technically, CJ can do something too.
yeah, but he can't tell himself to do it well.
No, but the thing is if he wants to send the servitors over, that's a hit and run thing, which will be you still have, yes, you don't have to make the pilot test because of your teleportorium, but you do also have to do the command tests.
I do have a few like minor questions about that.
Mhm.
Like, how the fuck does that work? I realize it's my command test versus theirs, but
Yes. So if you succeed, so basically it goes by degrees of success. If you guys both have like the same amount, basically it's considered a failure and you're forced to retreat back to the ship. Or basically they force you off the ship or whatever. Like, it's not going well for you. But if it's a success, you basically are able to do a critical hit on one of their components. Because you have the servitors, you are able to, I think, choose
choose the number.
between something like, yeah. Crit hit 1 through 6 can be selected. So
6 is broke as fuck. I don't know if I think that's fair, but I know what you mean.
But so that's an option, but you do need someone to basically command them and be able to overtake the other commander, essentially.
Motherfucker, yeah.
Pretty sure Posthumous can't pull that shit off based on his last command roll.
No, I'm ordering the murder servitors to do their. Let's see. I have hold, internal damage, sensor damage, thruster, fire, and engines.
Oh, so I didn't even need to bother rolling the tech use then to help out with it?
Yeah, we can add a plus 10 to it later, but I'm not really looking at it right now.
I guess it depends. What did you want to do?
Oh, he told me it's about tech use using the fucking teleporter thing to beam the fucking murder servitors. Oh.
Yeah, I'm totally rolling with. No. I'm totally rolling with the murder servitors, teleporting over under Shepard's orders, since he is the most talented of our machine spiritists. I guess you could, to give them the proper orders to accomplish
It doesn't quite work like that.
That's a bad idea. I can control them, I can repair them, I can do all sorts of things. But when it comes to command, I'm gonna fuck up, Roy.
Yeah, because this is an actual command test. It's not a tech use.
I have to roll less than a fucking 13, dude.
No, I'm trying to scroll around the different tabs and things I need. God damn it. Command test? Alright.
So just convert it to maneuverability again.
Cool.
Motherfucker. And I don't think I can add plus 10 right now.
Yeah. How about you use a fate point? See, I can learn.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out lesser endeavor. Where are the fate points?
Should be towards the bottom of your
Reroll
character
fate
sheet.
point. Reroll fate point. Yes, I'm doing that. Oh, motherfucker. Do it again.
Nope.
I have one more motherfucking point to roll. It got
Mm.
way worse. Do you want to accept it? I mean, in the worst case scenario, the murder servitors all die and we fail horribly. And quote.
It's a opposed check, so even the negative 0.3 might not have been that bad.
Yeah, they could get worse.
But a minus 2.8 is pretty fucking
It
horrible.
is, but I would say you can throw good money after bad money and send another hit and run ship out there to
We're
get
not
the murder
sending the ship.
servitors.
Oh, motherfucker. I guess I'll take your advice. Under consideration. God damn it. And we'll accept
Welcome
what
to
happened.
the grim darkness of 40K.
Yeah, only 1 point down. Fuck! And we haven't even hit our maneuverability. Maneuverability is next turn.
Right. Once they go, but
Exactly.
Oh.
It's horrifying. We get to go, then they get to go, then we... Oh, wait, no, we get to die.
not
Oh.
necessarily. Shepard, what was your tech use roll going to be for? Did you decide?
Remember, at first I thought it was because I
Yep.
was supposed to do that for the tele. Then I just said for maneuver to give the boost to maneuverability. It's the only other thing that makes sense for you to do.
Okay. It was either going to be that, or you could do it for.
Oh, they be coming at us. So doing the dodge thing. Or what is it? Hold on. Or is it the?
Let's see here. You could do.
Emergency repairs, which are not required. Bonus to detection ability.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking lock on target to give +5 to ballistic skills or something. But no, the maneuverability is probably your best bet, actually. Yeah, the aid the machine spirit, because there is an actual maneuver ability called evasive maneuvers, which is actual like an maneuver ability, not an extended action. So that would have to be done then, but. So you just want the addition to the...
Yeah.
Okay. And that was aid the machine spirit. Okay. So it would just be +5 this next time. Okay.
Get that Rocky music queued up.
So... I don't know what that sounds like, because I don't...
Which
What?
one?
Reached the eye of the tiger.
Which one? We're about to die or we're about to win?
Probably the training montage song. That's the only song I can think of from that movie.
Da-na-da, da-na-da.
Oh, let's see here. I need to make a roll really quick to see if they can do what they want to do.
Well, if it makes them feel any better, trust me, I know when shit goes wrong.
They do not do it, so they end up just moving straight at half their speed. Okay. And then they are going to fire.
Critically fail and destroy themselves.
Nope. They're going to fucking destroy us. Crit success.
No,
What's
well, they blow up.
calling it now.
Yeah, shake those dice real good.
Boom.
Ooh.
Death.
Ooh.
See? Told you.
No, that was an ooh. That was a terrible roll.
See? Well, who told who now?
Hey, color me surprised. We're playing on roll 20 and didn't die immediately.
And
Well, she rolled that in person.
I know, and that's why I didn't roll good, because when I roll on roll 20, it's good because I'm trying to kill you guys, and
And it knows that.
it knows that, and it's like yes. And then when you guys roll, it's shit. So okay, they are going to try hit and run on you guys,
Balls.
which they need to roll their pilot spacecraft check first.
Posthumous just yells out, "Do it well, Mercurius." It does.
And that is
And I failed fucking horribly. As
You haven't rolled yet.
well, no. My attempting to abort them was.
they
Right,
failed
but it's an
theirs
opposed
too,
command.
so
But hey, we got a good success on fuck off, you can't board us.
yeah,
Oh,
they
wait.
pretty much start flying towards you guys, and your like close range turrets on your ship basically cause enough trouble for them to not be able to get to your ship, so they retreat back to their ship.
Nice.
And then it is your guys' turn. So maneuverability. Get +5 to whatever action that you are doing.
All
Yeah.
right, so we're gonna try
Trade
to
job.
come up above and catch them in their flank. So moving
which-
half speed. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding! Does he have another fate point? Because
He-
that's 2 100s he's rolled this.
Wow.
He does. He technically
Some
has.
sort of fate.
He had 3 of them, so
All right, so we're re-rolling the fuck out of that.
So which maneuverability are you doing?
So I'm trying to reposition my plan. I'll draw you out the route
Please,
I plan
thank
on
you.
taking.
So I can tell better.
Don't worry, we're just at least half as confused as you are. Probably around 90 to 99.
I might even be more confused.
Exactly.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Otherwise, he could. I mean, and then we're moving half, so it's what 5, 4.5.
I'm just trying to figure out what that would be, because technically you have to move at least 1 space forward before you can do any kind of turning or anything.
4, 5.
So I mean, technically you could adjust bearing and do it that way, or you could do what you did last time with the come to new heading, or
I mean, if we can What I don't want to do is just slow down to a crawl, because that'll make us easier to hit, I assume.
We can ram them.
Realistically, like in the mechanics of the game, no.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, then we'll just do that. They're right in front of us, so yeah. We'll just go one forward.
Okay.
But I still need to do a test for that, right?
Right. And well, the thing is you can't just. So the way the movement works is you have to move at least one. But if you could do adjust speed, and that could potentially move down how many spaces you have to move. Because at least you have to move half your speed, which currently would be like 4. So at least you would have to move 4, but you could adjust speed, and with that, you say you're going half speed or whatever. You could do a pilot spacecraft check plus maneuverability to decrease the amount of views you move. So yeah,
if we do 4, then it'd be just basically 1, 2, 3, 4.
The thing is when you're moving, you have to move in a straight line unless you're actually turning.
Okay.
Yeah, they make movement
we still
very
fire
awkward.
as we're moving?
Conservation of motion is a thing.
So we started here. Could we get a bead on them, fire, and then move behind them?
No, it doesn't work like that. It's move, shoot, and then extended actions.
All right. Well, in that case, I think.
I mean, realistically,
it seems to me that we move a lot quicker than they do, and
correct.
we maybe have a bit better range. So maybe we just move up north towards the star, and then just barrel down on. So I'm thinking we go. Something like that.
But you do that, our ass is facing them and we can't shoot.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan.
But on the next turn, we could go. And depending on their speed, which hasn't been that much, we might be able to get a round and a half just pounding them.
New course and heading.
Maybe, or we're giving them a free round to shoot at us.
No. What I'm saying is new course and
You're saying get the fuck up?
no, facing the other direction that we're moving. Move in reverse.
You can't.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to move one space forward and then head that way. That's what's making this problematic. So I think getting we're built for speed, we're built for distance. Let's use that to our advantage.
Shoot between.
So your thought process is we do like this?
I'm sorry, I'm reloading. My thing went derpy.
Hesna or Shepard, do you have any opinions on it?
Well, if the captain asks me, then I say let's gung ho and blow them the fuck up.
We use either Keska or the star itself for the slingshot back around.
I like the slingshot idea.
I technically know Miranda doesn't count for shit, but
All right, so the idea here, because we still have to roll, is we're going to attempt something that looks like what I've drawn.
Okay.
And we'll see how well I pull that off.
So
A 35.
that
I
is
believe in you.
going to be the
Plus
come to
5
the
for
new
me.
heading, because you're going to be moving forward, moving up, and then
Okay.
moving directionally.
So
it's
is that any negatives or?
it's technically a -10 pilot spacecraft plus maneuverability.
All right, so
But
it'd
you
be
get plus
25.
5 from Shepard's.
Yep.
Plus 10 for me.
Plus 10.
Well, you didn't say the plus 10, but
I was trying, but people were talking. I'm
I
limited
tend
in
to do
voice
that.
time.
I didn't add it. We've got it. So
Okay.
you still have it to use. All right,
So then
so
you'd
in that
move.
I ain't gonna bitch.
You're moving at full speed, correct?
correct.
Okay, so you would have to move 2 first, because you move at half. You move. Well, hold on. You move.
So it'd have to be 2 straight and then turn.
Yeah, because what it is basically if you move at half speed, at half speed value, you'd move at half, and then you would move at your. Or actually, hold on a second. It allows turn at half speed value and at full speed. So you would do it at 4, and then you would turn, and then once you hit 4 again, you would
Oh.
turn again.
Gotcha.
But you don't have to
I'd
turn at a
go-
90-degree angle. You could turn at a 45-degree angle.
So it'd probably be like right there. Is what I'm guesstimating.
So if you were 1, 2.
And we're driving in reverse, like Cool Kid style, so you can still shoot at them.
Ever wish you had more bonuses to give everyone in your party?
I have some, but they just don't apply here.
Once per round. Twiddle my thumbs.
You can still do that because I didn't use the plus 10.
Yeah,
I'm actually
fucking hell. Plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10. Scott.
all right. I'm attempting to scan the ship, so I'm gonna need that plus 10 because my shit.
Hey, you got a 2.11. Or did you include?
Hey, Damn.
What the fuck?
yeah, that was actually Posthumous's roll.
Hey,
So
Okay.
I rolled a 10. What do I know about this ship?
2 degrees of success. All right, let me find my other piece of paper here. Okay, so you know that it has port and starboard microcannons. And it has a dorsal melta-cannon.
Oh fuck!
And let's see here.
We're very lucky that
It has let's see here. Void shield, but only 1, so not too bad. And let's see here.
Targetable.
It's got some turrets on it, probably about as many as you do. It does look like it's been armored up some, so it has extra plating on it. That's pretty much all, like, the noteworthy things about it. It's not very fast, because it is a bigger ship, so it doesn't move as fast.
it'll move fast enough.
Yeah.
Shepard, what you got?
So now, if the reason of turning and doing this is based on an RP thing, and that's great. But if we're actually doing it from a strategy point, going and turning and just giving them free shots, because even if they still continue to move straight, they're going to be able to still shoot at us. We just gave them a free round. Versus had we just spent the time going forward and shoot them, slowing down slightly, or just angling at a 90-degree angle and going past them. But now we basically kind of left our ass end exposed to them, and they get a free.
So the
they're gonna get a free
issue,
shot.
as I understand it, is we have to move at least 4, which would put us behind them. We couldn't shoot at them.
Unless you slow down. But that's an actual maneuver thing is slowing down. And there's no guarantee that you would slow down at all.
So pretty much newbie, maybe mistake, maybe strategy. We'll see how it plays out.
And that's fine. That's why I just wanted kind of clarification of the reasoning behind this one after the discussion, because I was just from a traditional standpoint, it's like, well, fuck, we didn't do anything other than just say, hey, come take a poke at him. But all good. I just wanted to understand.
Yeah, we'll see. Melters are not good. They're basically lava guns. So let's hope we don't get hit.
Secondarying that. But let's hope.
Alright, so extended actions. Posthumus has done his thing. Staval has done his thing.
I'm assuming murder servitoires have attempted. Or at least last round did.
2 murder.
Let's see here. Technically,
I wonder if you could use a teleporter to get them back. So next turn you could try to send them out again.
yeah, I would imagine that since it failed, you guys basically just had to teleport them back right away.
Okay.
Because
Fair.
it'd be the same thing as if you sent them on a ship kind of deal. Like, they
It
technically
doesn't-
got there, but they had to get, like, basically they were run off. So basically they were just like, hey, we can't do this.
Fair enough. It really doesn't explain it. It just explains the success scenario. So if you fail,
No, it says what happens when they fail to. Basically, it says if their failure while they're on there, it's basically you're just forced back to your retreat ship, and you were unsuccessful at actually causing mayhem.
yeah, push for flank speed. But pushing for flank speed could be a big fucking whiff. Fuck it, hell. Push it for flank speed, and I'll give it a +10.
I already
Honest.
rolled before I told you I did for flank speed.
Wait, you should ask for it beforehand.
You can't bonus me. I'm not in the bridge.
I can give you anything.
I thought I had to be within eyesight or in just voice proximity.
Are you on a computerized ship that has screens and microphones and things so you can see people?
You don't have to be sarcastic, but yes, technically he could issue orders to you via microbead or Vox.
I know I don't have to be a sarcastic
I know,
asshole.
but you were kind of being an asshole, so I was putting a stop to it. So technically he could, but also, did you give? Oh wait, no, you didn't give a +10. You were thinking about it. Okay. But you said plus flank speed.
And that's a tech use roll.
+1, 2. Okay, for each degree of success gets +1, so be able to move +3. And then I think the only person that hasn't yet gone is Hesna. Said he was going to be Urbi. Technically, though, I think I'm going to kind of look at this, but you might be actually able to fire from where you guys are. Because it goes... Let's see here.
Dorsal weapons?
Yeah, they're on the top. So you can do... It depends. It depends on how you're actually facing. Are you guys at an angle like
We had to loop
like
up
that?
and around.
Right, but you don't have to go to 90-degree angle. You could go to 45. So are you like that?
Probably.
Or are you like that? Because you went 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're probably gunning for between the sun and the planet, so maybe he could shoot for a long shot and get a lock on. I mean, it would be scrutiny plus detection, so I don't imagine his scrutiny is amazing.
Well, I was just trying to figure out, like, angle-wise, whether or not he would be able to even... Technically, yes, if you guys are sideways like that. Would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Which we should have done before, but...
Game is fucking complicated.
It's got its quirk.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Very wholehearted.
It's less complicated than some of our other 40k options were.
I'm not disagreeing there. That I guess that you could say that's kind of the
All right.
word.
Well, let's see. Is Istrau a straight and narrow kind of guy, or does he do what he thinks is bad? Because I'm thinking like a 1d2, he goes through the planet as ordered, or maybe he just thinks that it's a better idea to loop around.
What do you mean, go through the planet or loop around?
Because the order from the captain was to go through here.
Uh-huh.
But he might think it's better to go that way.
Hold on 1 second.
Honestly, he probably would just do what the captain said.
All right. So
because
then
honestly,
we're not
that's probably a better idea to go around like that.
Yeah.
It'll be easier to do and less likely to run into the planet. While he's pretty sure on his abilities, he still would rather not end up getting everyone killed. So
he's heard tales of this disastrous Roll20 demon.
He's heard too many horror stories, and he remembers the rumors that people have gone missing. He doesn't know the reasons. Maybe it's just bad piloting. Who knows?
All right, so I think the only action that he could probably take that is lock on.
Technically, he should have been able to shoot, and because if you guys are actually facing the way you're facing, technically that is within the arc of being on the right side. Because
all right, so we'll just let him.
It goes down
fire.
It's
when he gets back,
like a cone like this. Yeah.
It looks like an old school spacecraft.
It's a space pyramid. Damn it. Of course, I didn't do that in one line, so.
It was quite pretty. I don't care what anyone says.
It was only pretty because it was purple.
This is true.
I like purple.
Hesna!
More like nope.
Hesna! It's weird because when I do that, I can hear myself on Jason's computer. So it's like I'm echoing in space. It's cool.
All I see is this giant place called Keska. And like 19 moons and a ship that wants to kill me. Yeah, there's other things, but there's a ship that wants to kill me.
And no one's been able to hit anyone yet. This is ridiculous.
I say we just go board the ship, get some hand-to-hand combat.
We've tried twice. We failed twice. By the way, we only fell on a 95 or above.
How did we fail twice?
We're that good.
Yeah, you're back.
Damn right.
Okay, Hesna, you wanted to shoot.
Yeah.
You can shoot. You can shoot from where you guys are at. It technically is within the arc for the side, so.
Kill him, motherfucker.
So then, shooting.
I roll my weapon or ballistics.
Ballistic.
Sorry, my ballistics.
Yep, ballistics +5 from the command. bridge. Get
Plus
ready.
5 from command, and then I get another 10 from one of my traits.
Okay, so be plus 15 then.
Oh my god!
Are you gonna re-roll that?
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm fated to kill some chaos. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend one of those.
So which weapon is this that you're firing? The macro batteries or the laser?
Lasers.
I would say the Sunseer. Yeah, I was drawn to that weapon right away. All right, so now I have 2 my 350.
Like, I don't even want to look at the screen right now. It's so.
Here it comes, big hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Okay. So, yep, you definitely hit.
So 3d10 plus 4?
So you get 2d10 plus 4, because they do have a void shield, which blocks one of the attacks.
Thank you.
So I roll damage now.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
I'm just
was-
gonna double check.
2d10 plus 4.
Okay.
Oh, once damage gets through, it's fucking devastating.
Nice.
Some good roll.
Just think, you still have one other gun to fire, too.
Oh, I get to fire them all?
Yep. So you
Yes,
can make
sir.
another roll.
Gladly. And it was not good.
Not so easy, is it? Bastard.
What? I had a moment of inspiration and it faded. I got a little too confident about my first ever hit in combat. I was like, yeah! Can't miss! Oh shit!
That counts for a
Performance
lot
anxiety.
more than you think. Don't get me wrong. In the all fucking chance you roll the 1 out of 100, yeah. It's kind of the our ship is made to board other ships. So Miranda should make ships that fight us perfectly, so that it doesn't matter that we're made for this.
I know that's the one thing I think about, like getting a character that's good at some specialization. Is like, well, once that specialization is figured out, how often am I going to get to take advantage of it?
But that's important. That's important to make the player realize, yes, you have found an exploit. You have found one way, one singular way to win. Isn't it fun to do the same thing over and over and over
I mean, it's-
and over?
Exactly. At some
I mean,
point
as
you
long
have
as
to.
you're winning.
Yeah, but
That's it.
it's a hollow win sometimes.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But anyway,
I would take a loss 1,000 times over for a great story than a win that ended up shitty.
So I think our Divinity 2 ending was probably one of my favorite game endings I've ever had, where everyone
where we
didn't
couldn't
exactly
win.
win. Yeah, but we didn't lose. You know, we killed all the bad guys.
I love that kind of shit, though. It's one of those, like, who won?
All of the peasants that didn't get involved.
Yes, exactly. That's beautiful. That's a perfect end.
CJ, did you do anything for your turn?
I mean, the best I can do
Were you
is
just
a
giving
plus-
bonuses, or were you gonna do anything else, or?
At this point, no.
Okay.
I mean, I could, like, quote, go back and say, I give a bonus here and there and blah, blah. It's not going to make a difference, and it's going to be bullshit retcon. So.
Okay. Well, I just meant in general if there's any actions you wanted to do. If not, then it'll be their turn. They'll move.
I was looking through the extended actions, and I went down to triage, and I saw the Medicaid, and then I read it as reduces crew population. I didn't see
No,
damage.
motherfucker. I would specifically order you not to do anything to do with Medicaid.
He can fix your fleshy bits.
Yeah, when they're dead.
The great
No.
thing is to have a syringe gun.
When they're dead, I'm sticking to that philosophy. And he can have as big of a family as he wants at that point. When they're dead.
You don't trust him to heal you?
You'd make a great grandma seed.
That's a good question, Miranda. No.
We have the ability to do it, though.
Well, they shot at you and they missed because they apparently have terrible gunners.
Yeah,
Hooray.
my
That's
favorite
awesome.
kind of enemy gunner.
They are gonna try and hit and run you guys.
Don't they know that's illegal?
Or not hit and, yeah, hit and run, sorry. I was just thinking, you know, ram into you guys, but no, that's not what I meant. Hit and run. Ooh. Okay. So I'm gonna need a command test from you, CJ.
I don't want to see. How bad did I do?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they do make it onto your guys' ship.
Motherfucker. Yeah.
And
Hey, someone won hand to hand, so this is your chance.
I got one more roll, but try not to alt tab to read what she's reading.
I need to look at something really quick, and then I will tell you what they were able to damage.
Awfully, you're.
Their own egos, hopefully.
Yeah, no, it's a ship system.
Yeah. Well, they aren't able to actually get any essential components or supplemental ones because they didn't really know what you guys had on there, but they were able to basically put a hole in the wall, so in the hull, basically exposing it to space. You guys have emergency procedures in place. The bulkheads slam into place to seal off the compartments, but basically that area is depressurized.
So how are we about to die? I saw goddammit in chat, depressurized. I'm guessing Vitae Life Sustainer, if I were to guess.
Or I have to do emergency repairs after we've done, once it gets to extended action time.
Lazy engineer.
Now, motherfucker, you're going to do extended repairs right now.
That's not
I
a thing.
can't do that until extended action is part of our turn.
It's called cobble working something together till it works for now.
Yeah, that's what emergency repairs are.
Yeah, that's what emergency repairs are. But I cannot perform the action until we're allowed to do it during action.
Our turn?
I do. Hesna, will you roll me a 1d10?
Just straight 1d10?
Yep, just one straight 1d10.
All right, got a set.
And then a 1d5.
And a 5.
Okay. You guys lose 7 pop, elation, and 5 morale.
Oh. Why'd I have to roll high? Damn it!
Oh, you didn't realize that was horrible?
Thought I was rolling for something good.
Oh, you delusional son of a bitch.
I'm just trying to be positive.
Maybe one day there'll be something positive. Not
In a
today.
different game.
Then you're gonna die.
Okay. So that is their turn. And it is now your guys' turn. Where do you want to move? How do you want to move?
One sec, hold on. You moved too fast. population is what? And
We lost
the
7
other-
population, and we lost 5 morale.
Alright, give me a sec. It's -7 population, -5 morale.
It's correct.
Would that be something that we could pull off this turn?
Yep.
No, much work.
So there is stuff that you guys can do to mitigate that. Now that it's coming to your turn for extended actions, so.
I
Well,
was
we
thinking
can.
about the course that I set.
You're saying we can mitigate the losses to our population and rep?
Oh yeah, +3 movement.
Yep, you do get +3 movement from maneuverability.
Yeah, more or less at the moment. Because it's not well indicated on the fucking chart.
So, you're saying like
We could
disinformation, raised morale?
95 morale and 82 pop population.
Hold fast, there it is. Reduces morale damage. Oh, and triage, yeah, we can reduce the crew population damage.
Yeah, if we have Medicaid. Hey, do you have Medicaid? No? Me neither.
Yeah, I kept getting the ads for it, but I never signed up. Thank you for that.
So fucking much.
That was so bad.
That's why I'm
It
like,
was, and Medicaid is such a great goddamn skill. Of all the skills I never get, Medicaid is one I wish I had.
I don't even see it on my list. I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, think it is a medic skill.
Sure.
You gotta take it.
Yeah, I think it's one of those actual, like, advanced skills. So you have to actually be kind of trained in it.
Yeah, it's not common.
Not something you
But-
can just be like, I'm going to put Band-Aid on it. It's good.
Yeah. Today's aspirin day.
I
Everyone
mean,
gets
I guess that's what you would do. Put a Band-Aid on it.
I'm good with that. Makes sense to me.
But since we all have willpower, we can at least do the hold fast to reduce morale damage.
I hope one of you has a much better.
Oh, my will is astounding.
You better do it than not me.
Can I though, since I shot the guns?
Probably
Yep,
not.
because
We're
this
on
is
the
a new
next
turn.
turn.
Okay.
So first we need to do maneuverability. So Scott's kind of figuring out movement, I'm guessing?
Yeah, so I basically drew out that course. Is that an appropriate course to attempt?
I mean, technically you could do that, yes.
Alright, so +30, since Jay gave me additional maneuverability this turn.
Yes.
Yay.
One of the best and worst things about this game, I have to admit, on roll, is the fact it rolls and I cannot see the number to begin. So as long as I ignore it, it's a total surprise till my GM tells me what happened.
It's more exciting that way.
So you wouldn't be able to get all the way up there.
So Jay gave me an additional 3.
Right. So 1, 2,
But-
3, 4 would put you here, which would be the half, and then you could turn. 3.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they count diagonals as one or what
So-
the deal is.
Yeah, so technically you can move in a straight line. And with doing, like, coming to the new heading or whatever, it's basically at half and then at your full movement. And then I would let the 3 go. So if you did 4 straight, and then 4 after you turned, I would let you do, you'd end up like right here, like down to, yeah, like there.
There's
Yeah. Because you would basically move to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you would turn again, technically, and then 1, 2. Yeah.
Okay.
And unfortunately, you're too far to shoot. Also, I'm going to change the way this is facing because that's going to drive me bonkers. Okay. So now would be extended actions.
You can go first, Shane, and then I'll do the emergency repair.
All right, so I'll roll hold fast. Just a willpower roll with any bonuses, maybe?
Let me double check. I forgot to write this one down.
Yeah, I was trying to find a deeper description of it, but it's not right by the table.
Yeah, it's one of those skill.
Let me find my thingy.
Anything rogue trader related is kind of nebulous.
Okay.
Hey,
So-
it gives you a bonus in this ability in this way.
Yeah,
Things.
it's next to all the other extended actions. So basically what it is it's just a straight
found it.
willpower test. Yep. And if you succeed... Oh, you have to have Air of Authority, actually, to do it.
Oh, shit.
Or a similar
I-
talent. Do you have any other kind of
I
talents
have
that make sense?
Inspire, which sounds like it
That
would
would,
make
yeah,
sense.
that would work. Because that's one of your mental abilities, right? Your psychic
Yeah,
powers?
yeah. I mean, the whole point of it is to like reduce people's fear and get them more inspired for fight.
Yeah, that would work then, if you want to use that instead, or...
Link
So-
with me of a commander who would be able to do this best.
So should I use the skill Inspire and roll, or how is this going down?
Let me read Inspire really quick. I would say because of the ability, I will let you roll your willpower on it. Because the Inspire actual ability doesn't quite fit with it, but it still in a way kind of does. So what I'll do is, because you have Inspire, I will let you roll the willpower to do it.
Okay. Do I get any bonuses with this?
Nope, it's just a straight.
I don't get the +5 command or whatever. That doesn't count here.
No, unfortunately, no.
Okay, I'll straight go for it. And 3.3.
That's
Awesome. Okay, so
yeah.
So that leaves us 3 morale right there, I think.
I think so. Let me figure out. What page did I just say that was all on?
40. I have no clue.
Hold fast is 280.
It's on 218, yeah.
Thanks. I knew it was 200 something. I just. Yep. So it would be you'd prevent 3 morale. So you would have only. So basically, only 2 then were taken. Awesome.
Well, that sounds kind of like it'd be 4, wouldn't it? Because you reduce the damage to morale by 1 plus 1 for every degree of success.
You're right. Yep. Nope. You're right. That would be. So. Yeah. Nope. Good catch. Sometimes the wording in this shit is
A little, yeah. Iffy.
not 100% clear for the first time reading it.
But that seems like all of these handbooks. Like, there's always some rule
yeah.
that you could argue both ways for.
Oh, for sure.
So in this case, whoever's updating the ship stuff should increase that back by +4.
Yes.
Yes. Don't lose heart, man. We've got this. I sent out like a psychic message to everyone.
And you can tell immediately that they're like, yeah, we can do this. We got this.
This guy gets it.
I'm going to use a fate to increase the success so it'll, by 1 degree, so it'll be a point.
Okay. For what are you doing?
The emergency repair.
Okay. Did you... Okay, so... Before you use that, it is a -10 tech use to do it. So I don't know if you have any... I'm guessing you already put in all your pluses to tech use, yes?
Yeah, the combi tool I already added to +10.
Okay, so then technically it would have been a minus 1.5.
Then I guess I should reroll would be a better option, most likely then.
Yeah.
I'll spend that one case. I will spend the.
Did you add the minus 10?
Oh no! Fuck! I didn't do it again. God damn. Screw it, because repairs are important. I'll use
They
it.
are.
And so I'm gonna roll it this time and not add my +10. So whatever it is whatever it is. To
Okay.
counter. Yay!
Okay. So then I need you to roll a 1d5.
The combination of yay makes me happy, and I'm purposely not looking
Okay, so it'll take 4 turns to repair it.
good enough.
Okay, I'm close for 4 turns.
Alright, and then Posthumous is going to try to pass blame onto all of his underlings that are on the bridge who are targeting the system. And I'm going to attempt to intimidate them to do a better job of targeting this fucking ship. And I'm going to fail so miserably.
Stop making me miss.
Let's see that intimidate check, motherfucker.
What are you
That's
doing the
not as
intimidate
bad as
check
I was
for?
expecting.
The put your backs into it, or
Yes.
Wait, are you rolling this as the pilot?
No, that was as Posthumous.
Okay.
I didn't change it over. I guess it is exactly 1 point. So I'll use a fate point to make it 0 degrees of a success. So I get the +5.
What did you want the +5 in?
Ballistics.
Ballistics? Okay.
To target.
Okay.
Yeah, I got very pissed when I saw our astropath succeed at firing their guns and hit something. And I'm just like, it's your fault!
Yeah.
I'll
You like
follow
him better
suit
than me,
with
I
that.
know it.
As I said, I'll follow suit with that. Unload all the salvos, destroy them, finish them. We do not need the chaos. I know I have no idea. I don't care.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Oh, the captain is just blathering on. Don't mind him.
Okay, as the captain walks around talking to himself, we continue to fight. Don't mind him, man.
Moral boost.
Was there a specific thing that you wanted to actually, like, an extended action you actually want to do, CJ?
I'm trying to bonus on ballistics checks. Sorry.
Okay. So then either an intimidate or a charm test.
Yeah, we don't do intimidate checks. I don't even want to know what I rolled.
Minus 0.2 degrees of success.
I'm bloody, of course.
So you weren't as charming as you thought you were, but everyone was still kind of nodding along from when Posthumous intimidated them. So after getting intimidated, they were like, oh yeah, we're not quite ready to be charmed yet. We know better. We just got yelled at. Don't be doing this bad cop, good cop shit.
Just can't take it.
See if they can do something. Catch up to you guys. Okay. They're done.
Yeah, they are.
Alright, it is your guys' move.
So we need, or are they in range of our weapons now, or do we stop to move?
We're gonna have to move.
They are still out of
And-
range, yeah.
So if we go full out,
Or are we just trying to buy some time for repairs? Was it going to be like 4 rounds?
Realistically, you don't have to, because it didn't damage any, like, essential component or anything like that.
but will it take Shepard out of the fight for 4 rounds?
Yes.
I'm already out of the fight for 4 rounds.
So if that's the case, why don't we...
I agree with Shay.
I'm already out of the fight for 4 rounds because I already initiated the repairs, so...
Right, that's
Right.
what they were asking. Double checking on that.
He hasn't done shit. So, yeah, I would call him out of the fight already.
Ouch.
And then...
Did you make a roll?
So
What
I'm
are you-
just
what are you
planning
doing?
out...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm planning out how I wanna take a big loop around that way. But I mean, if I fail, I just go up 2, effectively. So we'll do spacecraft plus 30. Yeah. So now we're kind of angled. Turn.
So I guess which
That way-ish.
maneuverability were you doing? Just adjusting bearing, or
Just adjusting bearings,
Okay.
maintaining full speed, buying ourselves a little bit of time, but also keeping them out of range until we can get our repairs done a little bit, and also keeping them within cannon.
okay? So there's
Yeah,
still a lot
I'm
of...
not fully up to the different piloting maneuvers.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Like, I literally made myself some cheat sheets that way because I knew this was coming, so I could just, like, look at them specifically. So then, that's what I'm just, yeah. Just trying to figure out exactly what you're trying to do, and then I can just kind of figure that out and tell you if you can do it or not.
Sounds good.
So then, maneuvering is done. You're still out of range, I think, for all of your weapons. What's your
Yep.
longest, guys? Your guys' longest weapon?
9.
9, I believe, the Sun series.
Okay, yep. So you're still a little bit out of range. So you guys can do extended actions, and we can mark off 1 turn for Shepard.
Hold on. You can double the range at a -5 check.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh,
Well-
that's true. That's right. I forgot about that.
damn, double, too. Well, I'd give it a shot.
Yeah, you always give it a shot. Because,
Oh,
well, you missed.
Oh, that's
Whoopty
right.
fucking-
And if you're at
Right,
half
what do
range,
you-
you get +10. I forgot about that.
but Posthumous was all like, "You assholes, you're gonna hit this time."
3, 4, 5.
So I'm like on the Sunseer station.
Oh, so you're saying you kicked me out?
Oh yeah.
You guys could each
You-
fire one if you want.
Yeah, I'd be
What's
fighting you
the
for control.
range
I'd
of
be
the
like,
macro?
I landed a hit. You're trying to kick me out. You were missing.
I'd be yelling at you to both to work together.
Oh,
to
we're
accomplish
bickering
it.
like 2 spoiled children.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. It's a matter of you both know what is right. You
Oh, I got an
both know
idea.
the proper solution. You
Let-
both have to do it.
Let's roll for initiative to see who can push the button first.
Oh my god. What if you guys could each shoot a different one? Like, there is 2 of them.
I agree with that. So the first one rolls. God, the first one rolls the laser. The other rolls the macro battery. I'm not looking. I don't.
I believe the macro battery is actually pretty narrow. Range.
Macro battery is infinitely better.
Can that win with double range, or can that reach with double range?
12 range, yes sir.
Okay.
Well, that's half a guess. I don't know what the range is. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, they both. I think they both can reach 1, 2.
Bloody
Yeah, it's
hell.
literally right. You can literally just barely reach with
Oh,
the
just that
macro battery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let
Get into the
Posthumous
sun
fire
sword.
his precious sun suit.
Mm-hmm.
When he misses-
So we add +5 to both, or is it only the one?
To both, I believe. I think it's
GM
all.
decide.
I think it's all ballistic skill, like all ballistic.
Okay, so we're at a -10 for range, but we have a +10 from the captain, or how's this working out now?
So
Oh, that's right.
it would be -10 for firing at double range, be +5 from the ballistic
bonus?
skill, and then plus I think 5 from
Bridge.
the bridge. Yeah.
So yeah.
So it's a
roll.
wash and a 0 then.
Yep.
But I get my +10 still, so then,
Yep.
alright. Alright, I'll roll my shot now.
You're boss as fuck. I love you.
So which one was shooting which one?
I'm shooting the sun spear laser.
Yeah, I was shooting the macro.
Okay, so yes, Posthumous, yours hits, but
The void shield.
the void shield. Yeah. Then Shane, you had 4, but I believe that
The strength.
the
on that
strength
one, I think
is only 3. Yeah. So you can do 2 d10 plus 4.
Okay.
Well, wouldn't it be 3 since I took away the void shield?
Oh yeah,
Or
no,
is it
you're
only
right.
1?
No, you're right. No, it would be, yeah. It would be
3d10?
3d10 plus 6.
Damn. Oof.
Ouch.
Thank you so much for your help, Scott. We love you as players.
Well, that did jack shit for you guys. Sorry.
Yeah, like minimal roll.
Yeah, that was some bad damage, sorry.
It's a fucking roll d20 dice.
I wonder if I can roll. If I would have rolled, what would it have been? The whole 1d10 plus 2?
Mm-hmm.
Probably a 62.
Half that.
Okay, so they both shot.
Roughly.
So, CJ, is there anything Macarius is doing?
Posthumous is like whipping up the crew that's on the bridge. Like, well done, men. Well done. We got these guys on the ropes.
Probably just stepped away quick.
Yeah. Just making
Letter.
sure. To,
Sorry, what I meant.
is there anything that you want to do? Because technically, Macarius is the only one with an action left.
Fuck. They're like 90 miles away. Not exactly, but you know.
Yeah.
You could prepare to repel borders. Because they already did board us once, so it wouldn't be bad to have that +10 to repel borders.
I was thinking the bookstore now.
Yeah. As it stands right now, at the moment, the best bet is to reverse. Oh, fuck. And that's not a great check. What's it called?
It's just a command check.
Just get one check to find where the bonus is. Or negative, whatever it is.
No negatives.
But you should get a +5 from the bridge.
Yep.
Alright. Command check. Border. Tabs. 15 million. Sorry, that's 1.2, not 1.3. Yeah.
Okay. So there'll be a +10 to any opposed command test against borders. Next time to try.
Let's hope it's not happening. It will.
Definitely got some distance I'll have to close.
Yeah, there's no way they could. Well, I don't. Yeah.
We can't do it either. Feel safe. Quote.
Damn.
What are you trying to
Alright.
do?
I was trying to see if I noticed that we did damage or not on that last go around, because I was going to have a moment with our astropath be like, yeah, we showed them, but I'm like, God damn it, we didn't do it.
Showed them something.
It's the beginning of the end.
I mean, you saw it make contact 3 times.
Yeah, alright. So, like, give it a little
Must
bit
be
of a
toast.
thumbs up to
Morale boost. I'll assist that. Of all the fucking things in the world, that's the one I'm great at. I don't know what to do to assist it, but I will assist it.
Okay. They can't hit you from where they are at right now, because technically it's not within the arc. So... let's see here. Let's see here.
Gotta admit, this is one of the best combinations of oh my god, we're gonna and what is going on that I've ever been in.
Pretty much. They are like, you guys are basically running circles around each other and
Terrified of each other at the same time. It's wonderful. I actually love it.
So it is your guys' turn, because there's not really much they can do from this distance either.
Alright,
Man,
so
bonus.
you'll have to help me out with this a little bit, Miranda. One of the options I have is to slow down.
Yes.
Could I maintain, like, firing position and then also boarding position if I do that?
So boarding, like doing like a hit and run distance, you need to be, I believe, closer than what you are.
5 VUs.
Okay, so
Let me just double check that with your teleportarium too, because I'm not really sure if that is... Thinking about it, I'm not really sure if that actually applies to that as well or not.
It's your answer. No check required as long as we're within 5 VUs to
Yeah.
use the teleport.
alright, so I think if that's the case, I might just go full out and alter heading, and then so that would be 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. One more for 9. And then we would be right on them. We'd be able to light them up and then also board them.
We are made as a predator. We are made to kill. We are made to rip apart from the inside out.
Okay, so yeah, you could... so yeah, the speed is basically you can reduce how fast you're moving, but yeah, you'd still continue at the straight. Or if you want to adjust bearing, you could do what you have marked there. Basically, I'm guessing you'd be moving at full speed.
Yeah, that's what I have lined out there.
Okay, so
Does
then yeah.
anybody else have like a better idea, or?
So with the adjust bearing, I'm just gonna say this, and everyone can put their opinions in. If you succeed, for every success, that's... if you don't succeed, you have to turn at your very last movement. For every success you get, that is when you can turn early. So if you get 3 successes, you'd be able to make that exact L.
I like that. I'm cool.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, okay.
The way the command skill as described, that totally makes 100% sense. I'm on board.
Alright, so rolling with plus 30. Yeesh.
Also, that used flyers, not spacecraft. I don't know if it's a difference for him or not.
It is, yeah,
Okay.
actually. So I'll re-roll that with another. Or with
Nope. Microphone covering the
there we go.
screen. Can't see what you're talking about. La 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 la.
Okay, so yep, you can do that if you want, or you could even do one before. It's up to you.
I think I'm okay with that because I don't want to really get super close.
Nope, fair enough.
All right, so we're gonna go and too far. All right, so that's that for that. Now what?
So now would be shooting if anyone wants to shoot at them.
To shoot him. Yeah, I'm out for blood.
Esna, fire!
Yes, sir. Is this still at the long range, or wait?
Nope,
No, we're
it's
right
actually in.
Short.
You get plus 10, in addition to any
in addition to the, what was it? The other plus.
the plus
10.
5 you get from the command bridge.
Okay, so I get a plus 25 in total to this right here.
So Posthumus puts his hand on Hesna's shoulder and says, "You got this."
Yes.
And he does. And then why don't you roll your other one for the other weapon?
Okay. Oof, that's good.
Okay, so then I'll need a 1d10 plus 2.
7.
Okay. So then it is extended actions. And you know what, Shepard? I think I was wrong on it actually you being there for 4 turns, because I think it's what it is you're directing the repair crews. So I think once you have them basically directed, you're able to do other things.
Oh, okay. Well, I definitely would have stolen one of the guns, but in that case. But let's see. You don't really need speed.
How is your scrutiny? Or do you have scrutiny at all?
I mean, technically, it's a thing. I don't have this. I don't. It's not skilled, so I guess I could roll for it.
Otherwise, you could jam communications.
Do that.
That was honestly what I was thinking about doing. Of those, because we really don't need the maneuverability or the movement speed, additional movement right now. So yeah, fuck it. We're gonna try to jam the communications to kind of disrupt whatever they're going through.
Okay. So that would be a -10 tech use.
All right, so I'm rolling even.
Okay. And you were unsuccessful.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to aid Hesna in locking on.
Okay, so that'd be a scrutiny plus detection test.
Nope.
That is a failure, so you do not succeed in helping him at all. You're very bad at that.
I'm bad at most things that I try to do. That doesn't discourage much.
Apparently that ship is just moving too fast for you.
Yeah, it's nothing about me. It's all about that.
Ship's just moving too fast. He can't get a lock on.
Most horribly unlucky crew ever.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. You're still alive, aren't you?
Yeah, the last crew that we saw was much worse off than we are.
Indeed.
Touche. I just take solace in the notion that someone out there is rolling nat 20s all.
Well,
It's not me, and it's well. Technically, no one should be rolling nat 20s here, considering we're not
No.
using them.
And of all the die rolls we want, nat 20 is literally the.
So is Macarius gonna try and lead a hit and run, since you guys are close enough?
Oh, fucking hell, why not? It couldn't end in any more horror. I say that.
So you get a plus 10 automatically, and then plus 5 from the command bridge.
I don't want to hit enter.
Do it.
Do it, you big baby.
How'd it go? I'm not looking, sincerely.
Point negative.
Oh,
You got a
I'll
fate point.
re-roll.
You got a fate point. You can put it to a 0.6.
Yeah, no. You have to invest prior to the roll in order to do that. And I cannot invest in my own roles as a commander. Sadly, yes, I have looked into that.
No, I'm talking about your fate point. After the dice have been rolled, you can spend one of your fate points to increase success by 1, which will change that negative 0.6 to positive 0.6.
Yep.
No, yeah, we'll take that.
Okay. So then, let's see here.
Oh, shit.
Let me roll really quick. What did I do with my dice? There they are.
No shit, I gotta look up my crit roll. What a...
Now, we just hope that you beat their command roll.
Yep, he does.
I'm just trying to find my crit hit. What I'm doing. I know I get 1 through...
Yep, it should be on page 222, I think. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Yep, 222.
Donka? 3. Sensors damaged. They take a minus 30 to all their hit chances.
Okay.
And that should do my fate points for today. Cry.
Alright, and actually, I think this is where we're gonna stop it for the night, actually, since it's already 10 o'clock. And we've been going for 4 hours, about.
I don't know if I'm happy or scared or terrified, but thank you.
It's always hard to gauge how long ship combat or any kind of combat's gonna last.
Well, yeah, it depends on the roll.
I have no idea if this was anywhere between like 3 days and 3 weeks.
It's this long extended battle.
Time is relative.
No, Shane, you think that's a joke, but that's sincere. This combat could have taken anywhere from 3 days to 3 weeks, depending on what Miranda decides.
I mean, realistically, yeah, it's probably gonna take you guys a while, because if you think about how much flying around you guys have done.
Yeah, realistically, this would be like a week, maybe 2 or 3 weeks of flying around at sublight speed. Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah. Probably been maybe about a week.
Wow. didn't think it would be more than a day, honestly.
No, that's not how time works in this. That's one of the fucked up things you got to understand. There's basically 2 time. You have RP timescale and you have combat timescale. Combat timescale runs as, quote, combat. Whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, I mean, because if you think about how long it took you guys to technically get over to this area, and then how much flying around you guys have had to do. You flew around the sun, like, you know, it's... Time is... It's combat in space is very not how the movies portray it to be. It's very kind of hit and kind of move around and try and get the better angle, and it's really kind of just all relative.
There you go.
Like it's, yeah, pretty much it's...
That's what our space combat has been like. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. It never should. It's space combat. It doesn't equate to gravity.
Yeah, it's kind of... It's definitely an interesting thing.
That's one way to put it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not
pretty
sure
much.
how I like this so far, to be honest. How are you guys liking combat in general in space?
I don't like the dice too much. I don't know. I don't feel as connected as I do rolling for, like, you know, just a normal 100 trying to roll high.
Yeah, I'll kind of agree. It feels very, very disconnected. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the word I thought earlier too.
Okay.
I do feel disconnected from my roles in a sense.
I don't know if it's the ship or the character or what it is in that you don't feel the connection. But your character never really seems to be, quote, relevant to what you're doing. Like, even my command skills, which I have a 50% chance, period, end of sentence, fucking 50% chance plus to succeed. Did that show tonight? No.
Yeah, fair enough. I just kind of wanted to get your guys' opinions so that way I know whether or not I should either, like...
I can't
cut
say yet.
Down? Or maybe...
I think it's too early to tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I dislike it. It's just different, and I gotta get used to it still.
Okay.
Yeah. Totally on board with that. It's very awkward to start because it's at the same your turn, and Posthumous, it's your turn. Macarius, your turn. Like, no. That's not how.
I think different is a good way to explain it. I wouldn't say don't. Yeah, I kind of enjoy.
I love the strange mechanics this involves. Like, a lot of this is very, very, very much so involved in the idea that your character grows from point A, let's call that tier 1, because that's what the class does. From tier 1 to tier 2, if your character doesn't grow, congratulations, your character sucks ass.
I almost think like it would be a nice change of pace in the middle of it. When the boarding party comes on, we almost do like a side excursion.
I'm not going to disagree with that because I've been kind of thinking the same thing. Maybe not like a super heavy entailed thing, just some super quick thing,
Some
like
kind of one-on-one combat kind of deal.
Yeah,
Like
basically.
even
Just something to break it
like
up.
us playing as our void troop.
Because a
where
lot
it's
of this
like,
right now seems
you're
like
probably gonna die if you're one of the mooks on board the ship. But it's a change of pace. It gets you out of that. Okay, let's move, let's shoot, let's move, let's shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And you have some aspect in there, and then depending on how well you guys do as a group, your Void's Guard, it maybe you help to repel it. So there's some like, we did really well, we got rid of them, or we died immediately, and that's how our ship got crippled.
No,
Like,
no,
that would be more cinematic.
Okay.
no, I agree. That makes a lot of fucking sense. Miranda, by all means, if you think you can give me the absolute most beautiful cinematic ending of all fucking, stop it right there. I don't care about anyone else. Give me the most beautiful storyline you can possibly give. That to me, that's why I'm playing this, honestly. I really don't care about posthumous. Whatever happens to you, that could be amazing. No offense, but I don't know posthumous, so I don't give a fuck about posthumous. And the same thing applies to Shepard and everyone else. I don't know you. You're not my character. You don't matter to me. But if later I become more attuned to your character story and more aware of what matters to you, yeah, then it matters. And I want to see what you do succeed and, quote, thrive.
More for the role play, less for the dice play.
Exactly. I don't give two shits about what the dice say. All I care about is what the role play. I legitimately, honestly play this game without looking at the rolls. I don't want to know. That's why I tell you, what's the roll? I don't know. I'm not looking. I don't want to know because there's somewhere between, oh, wow, that's amazing, and oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, that exact response from Miranda is perfect. Just the small chuckle. You're all dead.
All right. Well, we will see you guys next week.
Actually, so next week, probably we won't have a session because me and Jay will both be on hotel internet, and I will be on crappy laptop. So I don't know how well I'd be able to run things on there.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Night.